Yeah. And I think everyone was a little bit too cautious to head down to another node, so they decided to explore this area of things. There was only 4 party members, and just as well they did. After clearing out the fire portion of the node and fighting Emberhorn Minotaurs, everyone had made their way, finally taking a leap of faith through these inky black voids that seem to curtain off some of the sections of this cavern, and found Arisi at this altar. She was performing some sort of ritual with many other air cultists, and she put up one hell of a fight. I'll describe the room again for you all, because it was very sudden when you guys came upon her. And she was defeated. She disappeared in a howl of wind, and she dropped her spear as well. The final elemental key. It hasn't been identified yet. I'm going to go ahead and say you guys are definitely going to want to take a short rest.
Oh yeah.
Yes, please.
So, looking around this room, the most obvious feature is obviously this ziggurat. It's a small stone ziggurat, and it's capped by a very, very large altar made of black granite. And there are all these sluggish pools of oily water. They seem to glisten, and occasionally a gout of flame will shoot up from it, and a gust of wind will moan along the creases of the cavern. You notice the cavern itself has been ripped open by fissures, and the water seems tainted. The altar itself has fresh rivulets of blood staining its sides, pooling at the bottom of it. Around you are the bodies of many cultists. Arisi herself, however, she disappeared into a gust of wind when she was defeated. There was also an unfortunate captive who was collateral damage. It's obviously a ritual chamber of some sort. So, you guys can take a short rest. It's kind of very warm in this chamber. You don't want to get too close to these pools of oily water because of the gouts of flame. It illuminates the room and also makes it very, very hot.
Can I ritual cast Identify so that if someone wants to attune it, they can?
Sure. The spear is, of course, Windvane. It's a silver spear. It has dark sapphires on the filigreed surface, a finely polished head, and the shaft itself is polished to a fine sheen. It's very light. As you hold it, it almost feels like you're holding wind itself. You feel a gentle, cool breeze wash over you. It has a +2 to attack and damage rolls, and does an extra 1d6 lightning damage. It has the following features. You can understand and speak Auran fluently. You have resistance to lightning damage, and you can dominate air elementals once per day, just like the other elemental weapons. Also, it has another ritual inscribed into the spear tip. It describes this Song of Four Winds. However, even though it describes a ritual, it doesn't help you understand what a devastation orb is, or what an air node is. Well, I think you guys have a pretty good idea now, or actually know the location of it.
Yeah, we've been to the air node.
You also sense this other evil presence linked to the spear rafters. It seems to have this evil aura about it that sort of makes you mercurial and unreliable, as it's tainted by the elemental evil powers that will slowly twist the wielder towards evil ends, been infused with the very essence of Yansi Bin.
Someone should probably attend to it
Not it.
and get the knife already.
I don't think I can use this. I got my tentacle rod.
I mean, we can because we've already cleared to the wind node. We do need at least one person to attune to it so that we can like wreck it. Because I want to wreck it.
Fair enough.
I'll attune to it if no one can, but I don't think I can.
It would be pointless for me to. I'll never use it either, so I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, ideally it should go to like to junior, but
He does have a magic hammer we have to give him when he.
He's going to be very happy with it. Like I'll switch characters with him if he wants, just so I can use that dwarven fucking hammer.
Yeah.
oh, he got the dwarven. Nice.
Well, he will. Is he here? No.
He's going to be about an hour late today.
Okay. I wish I was a dwarf. That weapon is amazing.
Mm-hmm. Dwarves, man. Oh, what's the Song of Rest die we get? What's the dice?
1D, I think.
That's you, Cassio. That should be D8.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. Song of Rest is D8.
Alright, everyone go ahead and roll all your hit dice. Get any abilities back that you would.
Can you remind me again what we had for this maximum hit point thing?
Oh, do we still have that?
Yeah, is that gone or?
Last 24 hours, I think. So until our next long rest.
10 hit points, yeah, until a long rest. Oh, sorry, the bonus max hit points you'll have until a long rest. So, this poor captive, he looks like a human male. He was in the process of being sacrificed by the altar. He lays there, bound, gagged, and ultimately his face has been turned green from the sickening radiance as his skin has been burned away. He lies there in a horrified look of shock, just stuck on his face.
Didn't do it. I swear.
Yeah, like strictly speaking, I could probably attune to it, but like mechanics wise, but I don't think Iron Fang will let me.
I'll attune to it. I'm pretty sure I can't use them. I'm double check.
Alright, during the short rest, you hold the spear and you attune to it. And you start to really question why you're here, what's your purpose, and what goals you ultimately have. Actually, I don't know if this actually makes you a better person or not, but you gain the flaw, I break my vows and plans, duty and honor mean nothing to me. It probably makes you better. Having
Probably
that
makes
flaw.
me a better person, actually.
It's supposed to make you worse, but
Jesus,
Yeah,
how
man.
bad are you to start with?
Lawful evil.
Damn.
you hear these voices whispering in your ear, John. Come to me, it is time. Come and meet your prince. Bring me to their world. They mean nothing to you.
Hmm.
Just now find the creature formerly known as.
So did we want to go to the window?
I think we go to the air node first.
So there are
Yeah.
two exits for this room. The one that you guys had come through, and there's another inky curtain of this black cloud towards the northern exit.
Let me just reset my Discord. It's like you guys are cutting in and out.
So Core puts forward the suggestion to tackle the air node,
Raftus concur.
I did.
which has been mostly cleared from your experiences. You just found like an obvious breach of the elemental plane of air entering the material plane, but there was nothing more apart from the horrors that Thek saw.
Yeah, I mean, if we can do the same thing we did on the water one, on the air one, then
Let's do it.
Yep, let's head that way. We already checked everything else in this room. I know we had a cutoff early, yes, or not early, but right away last time. But we've thoroughly checked everything in here. If not, we should do that.
I don't think we did much of anything in here, did we?
Yeah, I
I'll
agree.
check
We
for any
didn't,
secret
and we should.
passages or compartments or anything like that.
I want to check out this ultra thing.
Are you investigating it or just
Yeah,
Taking a
I'll
look at it.
investigate it.
making?
yeah, I'll help him scrounge around in the
All right, as you guys, Raftus is there first, and he's inspecting the sides of the lectern to see if there's any hidden compartments. The minute you touch it, Raftus, you feel an explosion of psychic energy rivet up through your arm and into your mind. Make a con save.
you get +4.
You quickly take your hand off, and it burns, it hisses, and it sizzles. You feel as if all 4 elements had just struck your hand all at the same time, and you don't take any damage, but it splits your mind momentarily, and there's something truly evil about this altar.
I share that with the group.
You know what this is? This is an
Something to wreck.
excuse. Yes. So I'll actually ask people to take a step back, and then I'm actually going to cast, using Iron Fang, I'm going to cast Shatter on the altar.
All right. You shatter on it, and there's an explosion of thunderous energy. The altar is completely unaffected.
Oh. Well.
Wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I was not expecting that.
The
So-
magical energy doesn't seem to have any effect, as if it is highly resilient and immune to a lot of types of damage.
I am offended that my wrecking has not. Yeah, I'm not gonna desecrate it. I'm just going to hit it until it goes away. So
If this is where if the air check came after fleeing, this might be the site of the climax. This might be the central place to come again.
Make an attack roll, Arthur.
yep, hata.
All right. Again, your thunderous energy doesn't particularly do any sorts of extra damage. You do hit it for 11 piercing damage. It takes a small chip out of it, and you two need to make a con save now, as the energy is.
Does the radiant do any damage as well?
Oh, is that for your 11th level paladin ability?
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah. Improved divine.
The radiant, it does. It sizzles it a little bit, but you've only made a very, very small mark on the altar. You resist as you feel this evil energy transferred through the weapon up until your mind. And you'd probably have to hit it dozens and more times like that to destroy it.
Alright. Does it seem like that as long it's bolted to the ground?
Yeah, it seems to be a part of the actual ziggurat in which you stand.
So we can't like push it into the water or something? And so thunder didn't do anything?
Yeah, it is completely immune to the thunder energy.
Well, I have no cantrips, so like I can keep on hitting it, but eventually I will fail my con save.
I'll toss a firebolt at it, and I just assume it's gonna do nothing.
Arthur decides that he's not going to wreck it. The fire has no effect.
I didn't mean to guidance it, I'm sorry.
The firebolt just disperses around the altar as Cassio moves in to try and guide the altar. Sacred Flame, you try to target your spell onto it, but it doesn't have any sort of life force. It has to be a creature for Sacred Flame.
Identify requires touch. Identify requires touch, right? Like they need to touch it.
Yeah.
Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to hit it again.
All right. Make another attack.
And I miss.
You somehow miss it.
Look, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just very bothered by a thing that I cannot wreck immediately. Alright, I'll swing again, I guess.
And you hit it. Make another con save. You put another small chip on it. And you make the save. You fight off the thunderous energy. Again, the radiant damage does sort of sizzle and burn it a little bit as well, but it's not too damaged at the moment.
How many strikes would it take for me to etch the word dick onto the altar?
4, 1 for each letter.
Alright.
I think you should carve cunnilingus into it.
That's a long word.
It's just got a couple of small lesions on it.
Yeah, this seems to be like, unless someone wants to like actually inspect it to see if they can figure out anything about it.
I already investigated it pretty well. Didn't find out much, except that it probably hurt.
You can make like arcana checks or even history checks to sort of try and identify what it is. You're not sure, Raftus. Cassio, you can tell that it is similar to drow altars. Perhaps a drow of Greyhawk. They have similar sorts of architectural designs. However, you believe it is charged with evil energy, and it's probably like some sort of filled full of some sort of dark force that links all 4 elemental powers together, known as the Elder Elemental Eye.
The Elder what?
You saw this sigil. It was probably in the first session of the campaign in the Necromancer's Cave. There are the 4 symbols of elemental evil, and
Oh, yeah.
the one at the top is a symbol of the Elder Elemental Eye. It's the power that links all four together.
We might have to come back here, I think. But let's do the air thing. Like, I don't want to waste. Like, I really want to wreck this, but I don't really want to. I also don't want to waste like resources on it aside from me here.
Yep.
So yeah, I guess we go back to the air. Those times.
Okay.
Yep.
All right, you guys double back around the way you came back through the room of the tic-tac-toe and the fungal spore room, the room where the dead water cultist was baiting you all with the harpies on the ledges, and you come to this hole, massive hole in the ground with a breeze wafting up it. I'll put you guys over there. Let's just do some teleportation. Alright. Alright, so this is the room where the harpies were waiting in ambush on the ledges, and the tunnel up to in the direction where Raftus is the tunnel that leads down into tapers down to the cave below, the Howling Caves.
Yeah, this was that spot I didn't get to map very well.
You can feel the wind howling up.
This is the hole where the air node is, or is it like?
Yes, up and this hole goes up and down, and you feel the air just breezing up from this pit. Very chaotic gust.
It was down below there, or down these stairs?
Down below.
I don't remember. How did we get out of the pit with the hole? The
To the south, we walked.
Yeah, I
don't
think
remember.
we
There
walked.
was something to the south here.
That leads up to the south.
Oh, this.
leads up
this
to the air temple.
Ah, oh, right. This is like the, okay, this is like, this goes down to like the caverns. Yeah, you're right. I remember now. This
Yep.
is, yeah, we did just jump down it. Did we just jump down, or did we feather fall down?
I don't remember.
It wasn't
something.
You guys entered originally from the ziggurat in the air temple, the pyramid,
the trash chute.
and you sort of like teleported. Not teleported, levitated down with the wind. It sort of carried you down gently.
Yeah, I remember this. We went down here like right after I just got Iron Fang, and me and Thek basically like chased like this taunting voice like halfway across the map, if I remember.
Yeah, this will be your third expedition down into this series of caverns.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, I think we need at least Featherfall to get down.
Yeah, I've got it. So we can jump, and if we start falling at a normal rate, I can react with Featherfall.
All right. I think we're all going down.
Everybody hold hands and jump.
All right, you guys jump in, and the air is suddenly very, very. You feel a very, very strong gust of wind. Just
I'm gonna hold on to the immovable rod just in case.
all right, it keeps you hovering in the air momentarily, and then it very gently and slowly starts lowering you all, and then it just drops you all after about 20 feet.
Free fall?
Rafters
Yep.
cast Featherfall, and you all continue the same slow rate of descent.
Yep, cause elementals are dicks.
It was a trap.
All right, I'm not going to bore you by having to make you manually go through all of this cavern system when you've already done it 2 times. So I'm going to place you all in the room, the fungal pit, the room where you found all of the different mushrooms and spores that act as potions and whatnot. To the north is the massive lesion in the ground, and that's where you found the cultists sort of locked in this strange ritual, embracing the wind, and you guys were able to pick them off without them posing any real threat to you.
Yep. And then we crossed this pit, right? If I remember right.
Yeah, it's a little bit hazardous because it's very, very windy, and all ranged attacks have disadvantage. Ranged weapon attacks, sorry. Such as crossbow, but not a firebolt spell. Due to the nature of the cavern, how windy it is. There is this sort of natural footpath above this abyss, a few feet wide, and the chasm itself, you don't see the bottom of it. It just goes down into darkness. And the wind is not making things particularly easy as well.
I think last time we did a wall of force.
Yep, we did. Does it look like we can cross? And if we can the immovable rod help us cross? Like as a.
It should be able to get one person across safely.
Okay, and then
Because if we had that and a rope, can we inch along the edge here on the south? Is there a little ledge we can walk across?
Yeah, there's a ledge. It's a couple of feet wide. It doesn't look particularly dangerous. It's just a little bit tricky, as it is.
Okay, then yeah, we'll tie each other up with ropes again, and then I guess I'll start. It'll be athletics, right? So I'll just go
acrobatics.
forward. Oh, acrobatics. Okay, then
I can do
someone
that
else
if you
will
like.
Yeah, go for it.
Easy. You make it look like nothing, cool. You just dance across.
All right, and then we're just tying the rope to.
To the immovable rod?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, then I'll try to cross as well using the rope and tied to the immovable rod to help me.
Alright, you can have advantage on the check. Easy. Use the rope for leverage and stability, and you easily get across.
Oops, wrong one.
Raftus is
It's gonna be
getting
the
ready.
same. Damn it.
That's enough with advantage.
I'm gonna go across on the rope, but I'm gonna tie a second rope and have it back to John here. So, and so you said
John doesn't
advantage,
care
yeah?
about any of this. He just jumps in the pit.
Alright,
Nah,
John,
that was because of my rope.
He's not bound to anything, even ropes.
John, you have the rope around you, but you slip and fall, and then you sort of get a bit of whiplash and flung and just smashed against the side of the cavern. Good news is you do see the bottom. It's 130 feet deep. You take half damage from just basically violently slamming against the side of the wall. 3 points of bludgeoning and slashing damage is all you take. And Cassio, you get across easily as well. Help John up. You all get
Can you,
across.
Yeah, no problem.
can you see anything down there?
There's the bottom.
There's lots of bones down there. Lots of humanoid bones. So all the bodies here of these cultists remain there as they were when you guys defeated them. However, now you hear this intense, mournful howling noise coming from the northeast. There is a large, fiendish-looking creature with bat wing-like ears, sharp claws. It stands about 9 foot tall, and you can see this soft, somber, greenish glow coming from this area here. The fiendish creature, it is standing over these two torture victims at this intersection, and they're a man and a woman, and they seem to have some sort of bloody symbol sort of carved all over their heads, and they moan in pain as they're being tortured by this Yagnoloth.
Hey, stop that.
Yep. So, like, Mr. Paladin, that's me, charges in. Like,
I'm right behind him.
All right,
ready to wreck.
the Yagnoloth disappears.
Oh, didn't get to wreck. Alright.
You see him just teleport away. He vanishes.
Did these look like they're did these guys look like they're tied up or anything?
Yep, there's a man and
tried to
woman. So
Did he run or teleport?
he teleported away.
I'm gonna check the area for traps while they're checking on the humanoids.
Alright, so there's a four-way intersection here, and you feel a very, very strong gale blowing from the northern way. In fact, if you will recall, it was hard to just walk through that cave system normally. There are some braziers illuminating this area with green flame. Just a soft green glow from a couple of braziers flanking you all from these walls. There are severed silk ropes that are darkly sodden with blood sitting at the base of this column, and there is a small forest of stalactites here. Two of them have these torture victims just tied up to them. Each have this elemental symbol of air carved into their foreheads. They're both humans. The male human, he looks like he's basically unconscious. He's sort of slipping in and out of consciousness, and the woman screams. Her eyes are widened with terror. They both look very badly hurt. And Core, make me a perception check.
My passive is 25, by the way. Now I don't know how to change it.
I've got your passive. 25 or?
I took observant last
Okay.
thing, so it went up 5.
It wasn't
with
high.
my invest.
It wasn't high enough before, so.
It wasn't. I wasn't satisfied with 20.
All right, I'll add that for you. There's a little thingy. All right, I've got you on 25 now. All right, Core, you hear some small movements on the ground. There are definitely two very large creatures, invisibly, standing here and here. And as you pick this up, Raftus and Arthur go to sort of tend to these poor victims, and the woman, she sort of just stares at you. The demons, invisible demons.
Invisible demons?
Where?
And,
I let everybody know that I see them over here.
and you guys have no chance of being surprised due to Core picking up on that. And then two Bulguras, invisible Bulguras, start charging at the both of you. Whoops, not blinded.
Blind invisible demon.
Not that one.
Yeah.
I'll get it right.
Unconscious, blind, invisible demons.
And let me just roll initiative.
So as we got called, I used divine, like right before initiative, I used divine sense. Are these the only two demons I sense?
Yes.
Okay.
However, you pick up on another creature further towards the northwestern passageway, Core, edging its way around the corner.
Sorry, from where?
The northwestern passageway.
Northwest. Yeah. Okay.
That's from my divine sense, or from Core's like 25.
That's from Core. Your divine sense. Is it 60? Actually, is it 60 feet? Or 30?
Let's see.
30.
It's 60.
No,
All right.
60. Should
Okay.
be 60.
So you detect the Yagnoloth as well.
Right. Then yeah, I yell out to the party as well on that front.
Okay. Alrighty. The wind here is intense, so ranged weapon attacks have disadvantage. Core, not good for you. You're
Okay.
up. The Bulgaras
will-
are these. I should probably describe them as well. They're basically these large hulking juggernauts. They sort of resemble gorillas. They have orangey skin. Orangey fur, bluish skin. 2 piercing red glowing orbs in their eye sockets. Sharp fangs, and they seem to be particularly mobile.
Okay.
I mean, technically, we couldn't see them, so.
Oh yeah, that too. That's what you hear,
By the-
Cole,
by
with
the
your
sounds of
25
it.
perception.
By the
You,
sounds of them.
your
They-
echolocation like gives you like a 3D printed like outline of what they look like, including color.
They sound orange.
Yeah, they sound orange. So that happens when you got 25 passive perception.
This is what happens. Yes, you're very observant.
Okay.
So my first shot, I'm taking at this guy here. Feeling that disadvantage. You said.
Yep.
All right.
A 9 misses.
Oops. I'll take my second shot,
29 hits.
and I will put a whatchamacallit, a menacing attack on that one.
Okay. Alright, it makes a wisdom save against being frightened. And it's frightened. You hear it growling.
And I'm gonna put the help action on the other guy,
Okay.
even though I can't see it, but he can hear me, and
Yeah.
I know he's there. And I will end
Sure
my turn.
thing. John.
Alright. I still can't see him, but I see him pointing in that direction and yelling. They're shooting in that direction. So I'm just going to look at the red demon thing. I'm going to wave at him and just kind of shrug my shoulders and come over here. And then shoot an Eldritch Blast down that hall.
That
way.
guy.
At,
The other one.
yeah, I'll shoot it at him.
Okay.
Nice.
11 misses and 12 misses.
Is he invisible?
Yes, he is invisible.
Aw.
Too bad.
I guess I don't wave at him, though. I didn't know he was there.
You had a couple of people point him out, though. Arthur.
Alright, so I'm going to yell at the two torture victims to just get back, stay behind me.
They're tied
Try
to the
not to get
rocks.
murdered. Oh, we haven't had a chance to free them, huh?
I didn't think so.
Alright, well, that's fine. Whatever. Alright, then let's kill these before we can kill the pathtives. Alright, first attack. These are all at disadvantage, right? Because they're invisible.
Yes.
Alright, first attack.
And you hit for 20 points of damage. There's an explosion of thunderous energy. You can hear its skin sizzle from the radiant damage.
Alright, I'm going to try to hammer down where I found purchase and try to hit at the same spot.
And that hits. You just feel the tip of Iron Fang ripping through flesh for another 28 points of damage. Blood is just splattering out and flicking the walls and sort of dripping down, turning this like dark purplish hue color.
Yep, that's my turn.
All right, this guy is just basically unconscious, just lifting his head and flickering his eyes, swaying his head around, and just his head just sinks down into his shoulders. Raftus.
Alright, I'll bonus action. And I'm gonna move towards the one on the right. These are probably resistant to fire, but I'm gonna attack anyway.
A 14 misses.
22 does hit though, and it has advantage.
But I had disadvantage offset from invis.
So it's just roll normal.
Oh shit, they're invisible, right?
12
Sorry.
misses as well.
Damn it.
Alright. And I'll stay blocking him.
Cassiel.
Okay, I see Raptus over there swinging at the air. Just kind of like his gift right there. And
That's core dancing at the back of the stormtrooper.
I think I'm gonna try. I know there's got to be something there. So right in front of him, but not to hit him. We're gonna drop off very.
Alrighty, you send a blanket of bright energy over the Bulgara, who tries to dodge out of the way. But it catches him, and what color are you highlighting it?
How about a pretty blue?
Alright, it's a bright blue fairy fire, and now not only is the Bulgara exposed and illuminated, it also stands out to give everyone advantage.
Found ya!
Nice.
Good job.
And then we'll back up a bit. And then call.
Alright, this Bulgara is frightened. It's not going to stop it from attacking though. And it goes into a rage, swinging recklessly at Arthur. First of all, it tries to just leap forward and snap its maw at him. 22 hits for 15 piercing damage. And then it violently swings its massive...
It has disadvantage because it's frightened.
Yep, and advantage from reckless.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
It proceeds to hit you a further 2 times for another 22 bludgeoning damage. And stands its ground. This other Bulgar, it does break its invisibility as well with the first swing. And same with this Bulgara, who also attacks recklessly, just trying to grab Raftus and throw him side to side and then chomp on him.
I'll shield.
Alright, you shield the 26.
Yeah.
And then it tries to bite. And that misses. It just bites onto your shield, and then it's going to take a little run up and jump, swinging on the stalactites, lifting itself 20 feet up into the air as it moves. Sort of like King Kong style. Alright, the Yagnoloth. It is just creeping from around the corner here. And let's have a look here. I think it's just going to edge forward slightly. "30 feet. And then, through the Bulgara, it reaches over to grab you, Arthur, from 15 feet away.
Shit.
Actually, no, never mind. Wait, this character sheet, there's something wrong with it. Okay. For some reason, it doesn't have the macro for the arm attack. Alright, so it's a +8. So I'm just going to roll it with advantage. Alright, a 20 misses. And then it becomes visible as it does that. And then it teleports back out of sight. Alright, the female is screaming and screaming and screaming. And the sound of the combat has drawn 4 Howling Hatred priests from the northeast who join in on this turn. Cool.
I'm gonna shoot at the one that has fairy fire on it.
And that hits. 33 points of damage. The arrow tears through the Bulgura.
I'll shoot again.
And a 17 hits. Another 24 points of damage. You leave the creature very badly hurt.
All right, I'll put the help action on the other guy over here,
Okay.
and then I will end my turn. Actually, I'm gonna
They're
stand.
both reckless anyway, so.
Are they? Okay. Well, I mean,
But in good fashion, make sure we make sure we waste your help action.
yeah.
So.
We'd like to waste my. I'm gonna stand guard in front of this frightened lass, and I'm gonna get ready to maybe free her from the bonds that she has.
Okay.
And I'll end my turn.
Before John gets to her, kills her.
So John slits her throat. Yeah.
Good
No,
thinking.
that's the old John. That's the old John. See, I give up on my plans.
That's true. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah, New John is like
A little more neutral.
It's
Oh,
actually
A
a
little
better
more
person.
chaotic, maybe.
yeah.
Even Yancy Bin like sees John and his like his morals, and he's just like, "What the fuck? Please."
Give that spirit to somebody else.
Go in with that flaw because I've been trying to figure out how to roleplay that. I've always kind of planned on being ranged. I've never actually done melee. So I'm going to try and get right up to him because I noticed the spear is simple.
Yep.
And I'm going to try and hit him with it.
All right. And you stab right into him with the spear. You do notice the lightning doesn't seem to affect the Bulgaras very much.
Did I do that right? I think it added an extra 2.
Oh yes, you've got +6. So
Yeah.
14 points of yes, 14 points of damage. And as you plunge the spear into the Bulgara, its body explodes into a pile of goop that just splashes all over the walls, the floor, and all over this guy's face. And I'll give you inspiration for
good thing he's
role-playing.
unconscious.
Thank you.
Arthur.
All right, I'm pissed off at this guy for bludgeoning me, so I'm just gonna hit him until he is a bloody pulp. So, hit him once.
And when you hit him, he also explodes like a water balloon, and just splatters against all of the walls. And this like orangey purplish goop.
All right, and then let's see. Is it difficult to move forward?
No,
tunnel?
not from this tunnel. It's the tunnel to the northeast, which was the difficult one.
All right, and you said the cultists are coming from where? Are they coming from here or?
Northeast. I guess you can hear some sort of calling out, and several footsteps coming from this direction.
All right, and the other Mr. Reach Around is northwest.
Yes.
All
That
right.
is a good nickname for him.
All right, Mr. Reach Around. All right, all right. I am going to. Yeah, I don't want to go too far down this corridor, so I'm just going to sit here and end my turn.
Alright, so you hear the voices and the hurried footsteps of the cultists. Tuk, 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 tuk. And they're priest-ranked cultists. You've seen them before. They wear these feathery robes. Signature masks. They sort of run down the corridor here and hold their hands out. And one of them is going to use Gust of Wind. And he's gonna sort of just create this rivulet of air that just washes over you all. Wait, is there no spell template for Gust of Wind here? swear I had one. Alright, apparently I'm missing it from here. Let me just add a wind funnel. It's a 60 by 10 foot wind funnel, and if you start your turn in it, then you need to make a strength save or you get pushed back. And also, if you move towards it, it's difficult terrain. Costs double. Let me just double check that it's measured right. Okay, it's a lot longer than that.
What's that spell called?
Gust of wind.
That's right. That's the one with the funny material components.
Yeah, the legume seed.
Yeah.
Alright, so he just does that. It is concentration. And that's what he does. He ends his turn there. Another cultist comes running in. And he sees Raftus there around the corner. He's going to attempt to fire a witch bolt at Raftus. 3rd level. And that misses. Raftus, you need to make me a strength save. Need to like widen this a little bit more. It's alright. You don't get pushed back.
Moving towards him is difficult terrain.
Yes, and it's also heightened by the fact that there is an extremely strong wind blowing against you already before the gust of wind spell had even come up.
Yeah. But that wouldn't affect us. It would only affect a ranged weapon, not a ranged spell.
Yeah, only weapon attacks, not spells.
Can I get a fireball template?
What was that?
I'm sorry, that was me. I apologize. It caught me off guard.
I was not expecting that, yeah.
Dude, his answer to shit is light it up.
I'll give that to you after you place it where you see fit.
Oh, that was perfect. It moved down. Oh.
Hi, fireball template. I missed
There?
it.
Yeah, right there's
Yeah.
good.
The
Or
sound
down.
of nerd glee.
Okay.
Yeah, that's good.
Alrighty.
Like, look, I can do spells too.
Alright, DC 17. A massive bloom of fire appears. And... oh, that's right. For some reason, the API on this just doesn't seem to apply the damage. So, oh, alright, whoops. I moved the cultist accidentally now.
That's a good roll.
I'll see you Sunday, fireball. I'll see you.
Okay. The closest priest takes 16 fire damage. The other two take 33 each. They're all left very badly injured, and concentration is lost on the gust of wind.
Alright.
Well
So
done.
now I can move closer without difficult terrain, right?
Yes, but you'll need to make a strength save. Just from the natural wind in the cavern.
Oh, from the cavern. Never mind, I don't want to go in there then. Actually come this way to deal with Mr. Nasty Pants. Mr. Reach Around, sorry.
Cassio.
So, how are these two sacrifices bound?
Ropes. Silk ropes.
Would a mage hand be able to undo them?
I'm gonna say no, because it's not enough force. I mean, you could undo them, probably. You could untie them. It would probably take a couple of rounds with Mage Hand. It'd probably be a lot easier just to like slice the ropes or something.
Yeah, that's probably the better route. Okay, well, I'm gonna... let's see, that guy in front, he's the one who cast Fart, right?
Yes.
Yeah, well,
I'm gonna fix that. Oh, I don't even have the damage API up. Let me just quickly get that sorted. I don't know why it's not installed. That's why it is never rolling the damage automatically. Okay. We're good to go. Alright, Toll of the Dead. The priest makes a wisdom save. And 11 necrotic damage. It doesn't kill him, but it leaves him looking very gaunt indeed. Almost dead.
He will remember this day.
Alright, another priest runs around the corner. You notice that they are not impeded at all by the wind. It seems to ignore their presence. And the priest is going to... Let's have a look. He's going to create a Dust Devil, 3rd level, over John and Core. Let me just get that there. Alright, oh sorry, it's a 5-foot cube. So, if you end your turn in it, then you have to make a strength save, or you take damage and you get pushed away. And it can be moved as a bonus action. Why is this giving everyone concentration? I don't know what's going on here. Alright, so that's the Dust Devil. And he ends his turn there. The final priest rushes forward as well.
Seb, according to the thing, you have to start it on an unoccupied 5.
Oh, okay. Well, oh, he can move as a bonus action, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
So yeah, he just does that. All right, this priest is going to do a Dust Devil as well. Actually, yeah, he's going to do a Dust Devil too. 3rd level, so it's increased damage.
I like that their response to seeing a fireball is clumping up even.
They just don't seem to be too concerned. They're just running in. Alright. The Yagnoloth, he comes around the corner using 20 feet of movement. And sort of rubs his hands together. You see he's got like one sort of short arm and one massive oversized arm, which sort of almost reaches the whole length of his body.
Damn, he doesn't switch hands, huh?
He comes into
It's his reach around arm.
and he takes that big arm of his and casts Lightning Bolt.
Ooh, I'll counterspell. Otherwise, it's gonna kill all those prisoners.
Alrighty. You counterspell him. 3rd level. And then he sort of just uses this oversized arm as like a walking tool and just huddles back over around the corner. Alright, the woman is now in shock and she's just sort of gone into a bit of a stupor. Cool.
If I were to cut her loose, does she seem like she would be able to get away? Or not really?
She's just sort of gone unconscious. You could probably move her out of harm's way.
Alright, I'm gonna cut and move her out of harm's way.
Alrighty, you grab a dagger and slice through the ropes. They slice quite easily. You can move her 15 feet using all your movement speed.
Okay, guess I'll move her to over here, yeah.
Okay, you just grab her. She's unconscious and lay her against the wall here.
Okay, and then I think that's all I can do. That's all my movement, right?
Yeah,
I can
you've got
bonus
30
action
feet,
dash.
right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I can bonus action dash, but I can't get rid of this. I can't do anything for this guy, right?
No, not this round.
Okay. I'll move back over to here and see if I can work on him next.
Where's
John.
the Bulgura at? The one shooting lightning bolts?
It's
Northwest.
yeah.
It's difficult terrain to move towards them.
Not towards the northwest, no.
Oh, but towards the cultist, it would.
Yes. No, it's not difficult terrain, it's just there's a strong wind that might push you back at the start of your turn.
Six.
Where the fuck are you going?
He's got the spear, so
I'm gonna stab one of them.
Oh my
I
God.
guess.
they've lined up to make kebabs.
I'm trying to think how to do this because, like,
Give the
he's
guy
a very
spirit.
selfish person. He's a very selfish person, and now I think he'd be more selfless. So he's trying to stop this. Yeah, I'm gonna hit him.
And that hits. 16 points of lightning damage. When they see the spear, they all sort of gasp in shock. Wind vein! And you just
anymore.
stab the spear into him. He doesn't die, but very close to it. Arthur.
Man, if only our flaws made us better people like you. As I say that, I'm going to shatter. I'm going to shatter right here. Yes, I know that includes him.
I'm okay with that, actually.
You should be adding your dexterity damage bonus, not your strength, on that spear, by the way, John.
I think it is, isn't it? Or
It's
did I
not.
not?
He got strength.
Your attack is on dexterity, but your damage is on strength. You should have done 2 more damage on that roll.
Alright, thank you for that.
So yeah, I'm going to cast Shatter like right here. So hitting all 4 cultists as well as John
Alright.
over there.
John, make a con save.
John will be fine.
It's only 14 damage. You'll be fine.
See, I called it.
Oh, look at this shit. Holy smokes. Guy's a fucking beast.
Alright, John, you hit for 7 points of thunder damage. Alright, the closest cultist takes 7, and the one at the back is destroyed by the shatter, and so is the cultist on the left. The one in the middle, he fails to save and takes 15 points of thunder damage. He doesn't drop though. He's left slightly injured, and both of them maintain concentration on the Dust Devils.
Seb, I have a question.
Yeah.
Is that with the resistance? Or no, it's thunder damage. Never mind. Ignore me.
So yeah, lightning for the spear.
Alright. Feeling that my job is done. 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Looking for more things to wreck. Alright.
Raftus.
Looking for something to wreck myself. I will, I'll toll the dead on this guy.
Alrighty, he has advantage due to magic resistance. And he makes a save. The spell has no effect.
Shit, that's
Alright. Then I'm not even gonna roll it. And that's movement and
It's fun to roll because then you can see just how much damage you would have done, which is always really high when they crit.
yeah. Natural 12s on both.
So let's see. 15 feet. I'm gonna cut this fellow loose and do a corded and drag him back.
Okay. He's also unconscious, or sort of opens his eyes slightly and just murmurs.
Yeah, that takes my whole action, right?
Yeah.
But at least Core doesn't have to spend his turn doing it.
Thank you.
All right. The two priests here are shocked at the fact that John has wind vein. One of them reaches out and just tries to grab you with a shocking grasp. Miss. Sparks of lightning come off his hands. And this one does the same.
Oh, thank God.
Alright, you use your entropic ward and he misses with a 10. Does that take your reaction? No.
Yes.
It does?
Yeah, it does.
Okay. Alright. Old Big Arm over here. He gives you this nasty looking look Rafters. Thok, thok, thok. Moves forward using this oversized arm. And then he just... His arm is charged with electric energy.
Oh no.
And he just starts swinging at you. Massive overarm swing. You duck. He brings his arm back. And then he attacks again. I'm just going to use the same attack roll. But it's just a regular massive arm attack. It just has the same bonus. That misses. And then he sort of jumps up and down. And then he proceeds to move back 30 feet. Alright, I'm going to take the captors off the turn order now because they're relatively safe. Cool.
Okay, I'm gonna take a shot at the. I guess the
Priest.
guy in the back there.
John?
By John. Yep. I'm
Yeah.
gonna aim in between his arms, or his arm. I'm gonna go right his armpit, right into the guy's neck.
Okay.
That's the idea.
And that hits. You actually go into his leg pit
Okay,
for 23 points of damage.
that works for me.
But it still goes up into his neck. It doesn't quite kill him.
I'll try again.
He's sort of stuck in this awkward position where his legs like up near his neck. And then you put him out of his misery. Straight through his armpits into the wall.
All right, I'm gonna move up 10 feet. Damn it. Another 5 feet. I'm gonna put the help action on this guy.
Okay,
I already had advantage.
good.
Well, this is what I do, John.
You're doing well.
And I move over this way another 15 feet, and I'll end my turn.
I appreciate it.
Yep. Pleasure.
Alrighty, John.
Assist.
With double advantage, I will try to stay.
And you pierce the spear straight through the chest of the priest, who just takes in one final breath and slumps onto the ground. The bodies start to become picked up with the wind and dragged into the room to the north in a violent tornado of blood and gore and bodies that just start flinging around towards the 50-foot high roof.
That was a suspicious measurement there.
Yeah, I was trying to find the thing. Yeah, there we go. I'm actually going to speak into your mind castle and ask you if you're alright. This is the first time I've done that to you guys.
Yeah. Do I know that that's you doing it, or do I just like look around me like, who's there?
I would assume I just make eye contact with you.
Maybe recognize his psychic voice.
Oh, you sound different in my head.
It's like when you're on the phone.
Did you get a new
Sound
mic?
bit different.
Right.
Did you get any mic? Yeah, exactly.
You asked me a question, right?
Yeah, just if you're doing all right, because you're.
Yeah, no, I think we got
I-
these guys safely out of the way.
Are you muted, Arthur? If you're talking.
Oh, nope. Sorry. I'm not. I'm just looking at my spells. So, so I moved my 30 feet here. And then I will actually, because I feel the spirit of being a dick, i.e. Iron Fang in me, I'm just going to point at the dude and just say one word. Grovel.
Alrighty. He has advantage due to magic resistance and makes a wisdom save.
He makes it. Alright, that's fine. Then that's my turn.
Raftus.
Alright. Gonna charge reach around. And swing it up a couple times.
How far up there are you guys?
It's pretty far up. It's like, I don't think you guys can see us anymore.
A 15
I haven't
misses.
seen you guys for the whole battle.
Sorry, what was that?
He's
Seth?
40 feet ahead of me.
15 misses. And a 19 hits. You strike him with the dagger, and the fire doesn't hurt him too much. 12 points of damage, barely scathes him as he lurches over you.
How hurt does he look?
Barely scratched.
Yeah, I think that's the first damage he's taken.
Yeah, it looks like he could take a lot of damage. Then I'm gonna bonus action cast Shadow. Oh, I'm not at 3rd level, so I'm gonna do at 5th level.
Okay. Cassio.
Okay, I don't know what in the world's going on. It's been a little while. Let's see. 20 feet. Don't see diddly. Let's see. Yeah, okay, I'll keep on. Do the last time I think. And then. I'm not the type to rush forward, so I think instead I will get my bell ready. It is set and ready to ring should I see anyone.
Okay. No, he's dead. Alright, the Yagnoloth. He's going to take a big old swing at you, Raftus. Just with an arm attack. He's not going to use the electric arm. He misses. And then he teleports after the attack.
Oh,
Way away. All the way up the other end of the cavern.
I fucking hate these teleporting bastards.
alright.
Do you guys
see
want to?
Cavern.
Do you guys want to keep chasing him?
Yeah, I think so.
I think so, yeah.
Just burned a 5th level slot. I want to try to use.
All right, cool.
Should I go up the northwest or just keep going up northeast here? I wonder.
I think northwest.
I mean, I don't see you, so.
I wonder if the hall, like the passageway, is there still wind coming down from the northwest? Like, is it difficult terrain?
From this direction, no. There's no real heavy wind, but from this direction, yes.
It's 30 feet. I'll bonus action dash. It's another 30 feet.
Ooh, are we being cast on?
I just put that wind there just so you guys know where the windy part is.
Oh, fine. Be smart about it.
I don't see anything. I'm gonna take the dash action.
This cavern here is very large. You can see that the wind has sort of shaped the cavern in strange ways. There are these rows and rows of ridges all the way up the walls. It's relatively empty though. The wind here is still a very, very strong presence.
I got a weird question. Say I were to shoot him and I got him with a menacing attack. Just let's say, for example, it all went through. Would he be able to teleport in my direction?
No.
Or would I not know that?
No, you couldn't voluntarily. That would still be sort of moving towards you.
Okay. Then I'm gonna actually hold on a second. Everyone's so far away. I'm gonna end my turn.
John.
And then I'm gonna, along with my action to move, I was gonna put away the spear and pull out my book.
Okay. Arthur.
Alright, first let's move our 30 feet, see if we find anyone. No, we do not. So I will dash another 30 feet. And that's
Raftus.
Alright, same strategy, I think. Here's my 40. Oh, I see him. Alright, I will... yeah.
Cassio.
Alright. Cassio looks back at these two. They look peaceful, sleeping. Time to abandon them. Head this way. I see John. I see nobody else. So continue forward with a dash. Yep. There's. That's with a dash, and I still see. I didn't see Kordak. So I'm like huffing and puffing and trying to catch him.
Alright. The Agnoloth is going to swing at you, Raftus. With a regular arm attack.
I'll shield.
Alright, you shield him. And he grits his teeth in a smile. Then he moves 40 feet. Cool.
Alright. That's 30. All bonus action. Dash. Jeez. It's like a wild chase.
Alright, the tunnel snakes around and you see more large caverns with more strange formations carved into the walls from the weird wind pattern here.
That is... I see nothing down here.
You come around the corner and
Okay.
you
So
see,
he teleported again, basically, didn't he? That's what's happening?
that's what it looks like.
Alright, that's all my movement. I can't do anything else.
John.
Bonus action dash.
Arthur.
All right, and then dash again.
Raftus.
Hmm. I'll dash as well.
All right, you dash up and you just see the outline of him. He's extremely far away. Cassiel.
Okay. Saw John go running off. Feet, I can see him again. Let's see. Hey, that was.
All right, the Agnoloth is going to move 15 feet closer. And then he swings at you, Raftus, from 15 feet away. With his long arm. That misses. And he moves. And then teleports again. Cool.
Okay. Bonus action. Jeez. If only if I had. I'm not sure where this is going to lead to, but I might as well. Do one
We've
more
already
time.
been down that way before, right? Isn't this he's taking us straight to the wind node?
I'm at this point. We're back at the fissure where we had to climb over with the rope.
This is where
Yeah,
Feck died, right?
John.
yeah. I wasn't there for Thecht's death, but yeah. We're back at the fissure where we had to climb across.
Just keep in mind you guys are like hundreds and hundreds of feet apart, so you can't really relay this information to each other.
Fair enough.
I'm gonna hang out here, and that'll be my whole turn, just because I want Cassiel to get in front.
Arthur.
I like that.
Ah, man, we're so far away. All right.
Raftus.
And I'll dash. And I'll call him an expletive. And return.
Cassiel.
Okay. There. 30 feet. So I don't see Diddley. Because John was waiting on me. Alright, action dash. 20. I can kind of see someone.
Alright, he's going to swing at you, Raftus, with his long arm. Miss. And then he teleports. Cool.
I feel like this is pointless. unless we set up an ambush. I feel like there's no point here. So I'm not going to continue to chase. I'm going to turn around and head back towards the group. There, and end my turn.
John.
And I see Core running this way and everyone else running the other direction.
I'm yelling out, it's pointless. This is pointless.
I think at this point, Cassiel's doubled over trying to catch her breath.
Yeah, there's no... we can just do this all day and he's just going to keep kiting.
I'll use bonus action dash to get heat.
Arthur.
Yeah, I'm done chasing. I'm just going to start going back to the captain.
Raftus, you see before you the fissure from earlier. This tunnel system has sneaked back around and met up with it.
Yeah, I probably should head back, but I think I'm caught in Tinder's flaw without thinking.
The show must go on for you.
Mate, you can walk along the small ledge here with an acrobatics check.
I think I'll Misty Step instead.
Okay. Alright, you misty step across and you find yourself about 10 feet away from the Agnoloth, grinning at you.
Oh, this looks familiar, and so that was 15 feet to get there, so I have 25 feet left. And I'll swing at him a couple times.
And a 15 misses. Actually, no, you're not in dim light, you're in bright light.
Oh, does it transition to dim light on the other side of him there to the left?
You should be able to see the dim light. You're basically...
Yeah, it looks like it circles through him, so if I move here for my next attack, I'm in dim.
Yes.
Alright, so I'll swing here the second time.
And that hits him 18 psychic damage. It tears through him with your shadow blade and leaves him still only slightly injured. Cassiel.
Alright. She keeps running, makes it about 15 feet, looks around like, out of breath. What the heck? Where's Raftus?
He might have kept going, I don't know.
Yo, you guys are like, Core's running back towards me. I don't know whether to run forward or not. I guess I'll just kind of look around.
It just goes, if you go forward, it'll just go to the fissure.
Just take the dodge action here as I look around like, what's going on? Where'd he go?
Alright, the Yagnoloth is going to make both attacks on you, Raftus. First he swings his electrified attack, touch attack, and he crits. This is going to hurt. Hits you for 46 points of lightning damage. And he just says in Abyssal.
Wait, I get another roll because I have advantage.
It rolled with you with advantage.
Oh, it did?
Alright, you drop your shadow blade and then he sort of just pins you to the wall there, lightning sparking from his hand, and then he just like tries to slam you into the wall. 24?
Yeah, I'll eat it.
Alright, I'm gonna have to roll the damage manually. It's alright. Make a Constitution save. You're hit for 23 bludgeoning, and the force of it threatens to stun you, but you don't get stunned. And he looks quite angrily. And then he runs over towards the captives, provoking from you.
What captives?
Yeah, fuck. Oh no, I can't cast that. I don't have it prepared. That was one I just learned. Yeah, so I'll just cast a Toll the Dead at him.
Okay. And he fails to save, taking 20 points of necrotic damage. He sort of gets hit by this necrotic energy and keeps on staggering himself over towards the captives. Cool.
All right. Guess I'm going back down towards the fissure. I'll bonus action dash. And then I'll dash again.
I guess I'll shout out, protect the prisoner.
I'm trying to come back, and that's my full movement.
John.
The bonus action.
Arthur.
Yeah, I'm trying to go back to the to prisoners.
Can we get to
So
them
six.
now?
Raftus.
Alright. I'm in dim light again here now, right?
Yes.
Sorry, my sheets are moving slow. I'll, again, upcast Shadow Blade with my last high level slot. And I will swing twice at him.
And that hits 18 psychic damage. And you hit again for another 16. He starts to look wounded. He looks pretty hurt. Cassiel.
Oh, good Christ, everybody ran away. Let's see. Seems like everybody went south except our paladin, right?
Yes.
I told you when you guys came into view up there that, or when we were together, I told you that goes down to the fissure. So just be aware of that.
Okay. Well, darn it all. Which way? I guess I'll head after you.
I don't know if you can hear the chugging and smashing in melee combat or not.
From all the way down where you are? I don't think so.
Yeah.
I'm huffing and puffing, but now that I can see Arthur, I'm like, I can teleport us down. People would stop running away from me.
Alright. The Yagnoloth looks like he was coming for this prisoner. Actually, he is going to come for the prisoner.
Ugh.
He hits him and knocks the prisoner out unconscious. You see him just do a sort of a non-lethal blow. And then lightning starts to screech from his hand. And he uses that on you, Raftus, as he just tries to reach out and grab you. Miss. And then you see these other sort of tendrils of lightning work their way from the Yagnalos hand down towards the unconscious victim. Cool.
Alright, I'm going to try to get across this.
Right, make an acrobatics check. Yep, that's enough.
Okay, alright, taking a shot at this guy.
And a 14 misses.
I'm going to use a precision attack.
Alright, 17 just hits. Actually, you're at disadvantage, Core.
Oh, I am?
Yep. All ranged weapon attacks have disadvantage due to the wind.
Oh, wow, okay. So, but that's still... Does that...
You need to roll again.
I gotta roll again. Gotcha. That's a full miss.
Do you still want to use your precision attack on the 10?
It would not, no.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll shoot again. At disadvantage, right?
Yes. A 15 misses.
And I'll use my precision attack on that one. Do you want me to roll again?
Yep. And that just hits for 19 points of damage. No sneak attack.
Yep.
He's looking very badly hurt.
And I'm gonna remove my remainder, whatever I had there. So that was 30-ish to there. And is it difficult terrain to get across that fissure?
No, it would be 35 where you are.
Okay, 35. So I should have another 25 feet left, right?
Yes, if you bonus action, yeah.
Yeah. All right, I'll go to there, and I'll yell at him, just telling him he's a coward.
He grins at you. John.
Bonus action day.
No, you come to the fissure as well with the chaotic wind blowing over it.
Do I see the rope or did we pick it up?
That would have been all picked up.
Okay. I only have 5 feet of movement left, so I'll just kind of prepare myself to try and climb across, but I don't know which way to.
Alright, Arthur.
Alright. I'm still going to try to run back as fast as I can. That's my...
I'm still yelling at you. I can teleport you.
Oh, damn it. Well, I already moved, so damn it.
2 turns yelling at you.
Raftus.
Alright. I'll swing.
A 15 misses. And an 18 hits him for 25 psychic damage, leaving the Yagnoloth very badly injured.
I can't get past him, can I? No.
Cassio.
Cassio, in a very, very frustrated way, will continue to run after the paladin that will not. Oh. At this point, I'm not even teleporting us anywhere.
Alright. The Yagnoloth, he is still staring at you after this with this grin and looking at you too, Core. And he reaches
You're a
down
coward.
with his massive hand and all these blue tendrils leach out onto the unconscious victim. And they pierce his flesh. His eyes open up and they're nothing but purplish dark voids. Oh. That's a crit.
Damn.
Oh boy.
Wow.
Alright, he's instantly killed. And the Yagnoloth gets 10 hit points equal to half the damage dealt, which was 38 points. And then it ends his turn there. Cool.
Get him, core.
All right. I'm shooting for the neck. At disadvantage.
19 hits for 23 points of piercing damage.
Shooting again.
And a 16 just misses.
Precision on it.
That hits.
Hold on, let me cancel these.
How come is it you don't get sneak attack?
Disadvantage, range attacks.
Oh,
Any disadvantage, you can't get sneak. Alright, 24 points of piercing damage. You see the Yagnoloth being pumped full of this necrotic energy that's sort of sealing his wounds over, but you're just as quickly causing the more wounds to appear. And
Blowing my surge. Back
alrighty,
again.
11 misses.
I'll use precision. Damn it.
16 just misses.
Okay, I'll shoot again.
And
I'll try
12
another
misses.
precision.
Okay. A 20 hits. And he collapses to the ground, dissolving into a purple
Nice.
goop.
Damn.
Took a lot of resources, but at least we got.
Yeah.
Whoa, what happened? He's dead already?
Yeah, I
Already? Is that
continue
what you
to,
said?
it took us like 10 million years to get it.
Hold on now. You have to understand, Cassiel never saw this guy.
It was the
So
mythical
that-
beast we've been chasing.
So at this point, it's like,
Never managed to catch up to him.
so Arthur's like,
Yes, his whole tactic is to separate you all. Luckily,
nothing to wreck.
just luckily that Raftus is so hard to hit. Otherwise, it could have ended very badly.
We learned last week that a very viable tactic is throw Raftus into the middle of them and then just back up and wait for them to die.
All right, you guys get 2,750 XP each. So yeah, this male, his face has turned skeletal, and all of his flesh is sort of caked like dust. He basically just turns into a dust when disturbed. The woman, though, she is sort of lying there unconscious on the ground.
I pump one lay of hands point on her to get her back up.
You can just do literally 1 point.
So she has 1 HP.
You could reconscious a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool.
You can do it all day.
She opens her eyes. The demons! The demons! The demons! The demons! Ah!
You're safe.
She opens her eyes and she just sees this guy completely out of breath, sweating, unable to barely even talk, groping.
Just
Like-
kiss her.
It's like, no time to explain.
Make a persuasion check to try and calm her down, I guess. Or intimidation, I'm not sure what you're doing there, Arthur. That's enough to calm her. She sort of focuses her eyes a bit. Oh, you killed them. You defeated them.
Yeah, we wrecked it. Also, sorry. Did you know Mr. Dust over here? I'm sorry. We weren't here fast enough.
All right. She just sees the robes and looks away. Oh, what happened to him? No, I didn't know him. He seemed insane. Just babbling mindless nonsense. Please, I was a part of the Mirabar delegation.
Oh, wow.
We're still finding you guys down
You're
here.
a lucky survivor.
I'm a noble from Waterdeep. I hold one of the keys.
Oh?
Keys to?
Ears perk up.
The secret script of the Mirabar delegation. I believe that's why I was kept alive. Three of us each had a passage recited in our memories. Each one, when put together, form a key. Thank you for saving me. I must get back to Waterdeep.
Our companion Dorf will escort you out.
Yes.
So we must.
Corner.
We're here to stop them. You must share the key with us.
I am sworn not to reveal the key to anyone other than the other two delegates. Please, you must find them. We were taken. We were attacked
Tell us their names.
at the Somber Hills. I have not met them.
And you know not their names?
I do not.
That makes things a little more difficult.
This is
What is your name?
purposeful. We were to meet at Mirabar. There,
Ah.
at the council meeting, the three keys would be joined. But I travelled from Waterdeep, but my journey was cut short at the Somber Hills.
Have we met any of the other delegates?
Yes, you rescued a delegate in the Sacred Stone Monastery.
Right. So we know what they look like.
But we don't know
were
if they're
able
still
to
alive because of all the shit that's gone on on the
on the
in the real
surface.
world.
Yeah, so all of the captives that you found down in the Sacred Stone Monastery in the slave pens, you rescued Brudunthar, a dwarf,
Oh yeah.
a member of the Mirabar delegation.
Yeah, and I think we managed to get him out
And
safely, right?
Yes,
Where was he going to?
Mirabar.
After we rescued him, he was going back to where?
Mirabar. He's actually
Mirabar.
from. Sorry. He was going to head to Mirabar. Yes,
Yeah,
he's not
so
from
if
Mirabar, but he was headed there.
Right. And then our reports is Mirabel still standing? Or has it been-
Mirabar. Yes. The elemental forces haven't reached that far out yet. It's highly concentrated in the Somber Hills so far.
All right. Well, maybe we should tell her that. We'll tell her that we rescued another of the part of your group, and whatever. I forget
So
now
that
his
you've
name.
rescued 2 delegates. There's still one more.
Right, and they all went back to that town.
Yeah, I think so.
Well,
So
Right.
they should be together,
you-
right?
all of the slaves, they went to Red Larch, and
Well, Red Larch is done. It's gone
yeah,
now, right?
but you've heard rumor that a lot of the refugees from Red Larch headed to Waterdeep.
Waterdeep. Oh, okay. All right. So she's on the right path.
All right, Dorf will escort her out, and that's 2 out of 3 delegates saved.
Before she runs off, I will. Looks like several of us are in need of healing. Since I didn't use my teleport, I will use that spell slot instead to drop a healing spirit down and get us all healed up.
We're gonna do the conga. Do, 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 do.
Hey, hey.
So
She joins in.
let's see. So that's at 4th level. So it'd be 3 times 15d6.
All right, everyone roll themselves up 15d6, and Dwarf leads Desania to safety. So that's 2 out of 3 delegates. Could have turned out a lot worse had the Yagnoloth arrived a little bit earlier.
Hey, I won the roll.
And we have temp HP, right?
Yeah, we still
Temp back till we long rest.
Yeah, not temp hit points, but your max hit points. Whoever... No, actually, no, you didn't get that. I don't think, Arthur, did you? Only those who were...
It should have been 20 max hit points from what we were before.
Yeah, only those who bowed before the thing. I think it was just Core and Raftus and Dorf.
Okay. Okay. Spirit got me up to max anyway, so it's all good.
It got me a good chunk of the way, thank you. I was one hit away from going down.
Like I pet like super healing baby. It's like good job, super healing baby.
That's my job for next week. I'm gonna
All
find
right,
some
so-
kind of spirit that's not a creepy baby.
I feel like we need to go up the windy tunnel. What do you guys think?
I think you're right.
Mm-hmm.
Have we gone on the south from here? We checked it out already? Before?
It's another
but
rough-hewn cave with strange flowstone formations. Going down there, you learn that it just meets back up with the previous cavern.
Ah, gotcha.
I am Cassiel looking winded because I'm approaching this wind. But if I remember right, the node was north of stuff, that it was at a north dead end.
Yeah, I thought that the way we were chasing the guy led to the window, but I guess it wasn't anyway.
Holy shit.
Alright, so, you guys sure you want to do this?
No, we're not sure at all, actually.
Yep.
In fact, most of us need a long rest. Seb, thank you for asking.
That's why I brought up Rapids. The man burned a lot of resources.
Yeah, we need to find a place where we can take a long rest. Perhaps.
Are the temples up top safe-ish?
Yeah, they've been practically abandoned.
Let's head there. We can do the Seb teleport.
Yeah, you can head up to the air temple and find a place to rest there.
That sounds good.
We did a lot this adventure day because we took down and got the item. Can't remember the lady's name, but Raptus basically one-on-one.
Now this her minions.
Aracy.
You see, her small ones. You guys took the big guys.
But
I got the.
I don't remember
hostage.
much from that fight except just being stuck in a hallway.
I
Being
want
able to move.
I want everyone to make me an Arcana check. I want you guys to all take a long rest. You go up to the air temple. I'm not going to bother moving your tokens.
All right.
So, the elemental princess of water is obviously Oli Hydra. Now, the elemental prince of air is Yancy Bin. He's no joke. He's a being of great wisdom and malice.
Ah,
He has ultimate control over air. His natural form is an invisible vortex of howling, swirling air, 30 feet high and 15 feet wide. He is highly mobile, highly destructive, very, very powerful.
I take this opportunity to point out our mobility involved us running in a circle today.
He is highly, highly mobile.
One guy with a teleport strung us all out.
yeah.
You have a feeling that, judging from the lore that you know about this guy, your chances for survival to fight him are low.
All right. Well,
Arthur, what are you summoning?
Let's go with a. Yes, a shark. So I will jump it.
Shark? Oh no. What? No, no shark?
Yeah, warhorse.
Candygram, ma'am.
Okay.
So that leaves earth or fire.
And
Cough,
that
cough.
cavern, like the roof of that cavern is like 100 feet tall. I'm just saying.
Yeah, that's. Let me think of. Yeah, Earth would probably be the better one, right? We'll clear out.
Okay. Let's do that. Those immovable bastards.
All right,
Yeah.
you guys did save the captive, but you feel that chances of survival against a fight against Yancy Bin are minimal. So now you guys have to rope this horse up the shaft somehow.
No, we went back up, right? So technically, like,
Yeah,
we
I'm just
don't
joking.
bother coming.
I'll let Arthur handle the details with his steed.
I'll put you guys back up in the fane.
Okay.
Sorry, one sec. My mouse died. I need to change the battery.
I'll put you in the geode room, the tic-tac-toe room. I'm sure that's where you guys want to be.
Traumatizing room.
Except for Core, yeah. Bad memories.
Really bad memory.
Or great memories, depending on
No, they were-
how much of a psycho you are.
I've never felt like such a piece of shit for killing something in my life.
You just wanted to win, man.
Alright, you guys come to this room that practically looks like someone's broken a geode open, and there is a passage with all of these glistening purple rocks that lead down further below. And let's take a quick break before we go down there.
Alright.
I'll see you guys back soon.
All right.
you guys ready?
Oh, I'm here. Sorry.
I'm ready.
Sure.
Did you have a long rest?
Yes.
Yeah, we did. I think so. So that means all our 20 hit points are gone.
Yes.
Whoever had it.
So, there is a very obvious passage. In fact, the wall here has even been carved very carefully to sort of act like an entranceway down to the east to a sloping passageway.
Is there a thing that says passage R here?
Exactly.
How far down are we talking? Like,
You see it
Long ways down.
sort of start to spiral around.
I'm going to be on the lookout for any traps or if any hidden doors or
Of
anything.
course. You try to listen for traps, Core. That's how good your perception is. You don't even need to see them, you just hear them.
I can taste them.
And the tunnel slopes around and around, and you are mystified by this glowing aura. As you head down, you notice all of these lesions in the walls and roof. They sort of swirl and pop and split open. All this black mud, thick black mud, sort of oozes out from the walls. And all of these luminous violet crystals line the ceilings and walls. All of the terrain is dim light. And you head down into this natural cavern. As you do, you arrive at a room at the depths of the cavern. At the end of this twisting, declining tunnel, the rough walls start to rise to form vaulted ceiling hung with dozens and dozens of stalactites and clumps of slender, luminous crystals that bathe the entire cavern in a soft violet light. There are passages leading east and west. To the east, the tunnel has descended down, and to the west, you see a pair of 20-foot tall stone statues. I'm just gonna put all the lights on, and then we know it's dim light. There's no way to just make it dim light. Okay, my browser just decided to crash. Oh, nope, there we go. And then uncrash. So there is a pair of 20-foot tall stone statues, very roughly carved to resemble humanoids. Their faces are grim masks of forbiddance. And next to each statue, standing at the base, is a human guard encased in stone armor. They stare at you all as you descend down the tunnel. Who goes there? Come forward, identify yourself.
Are we wearing... We should have been wearing our Earth Elemental garb. Or our cultist garbs. But we weren't, so...
Come forward.
What's the movement rate of a warhorse? I forget.
I'll give you access to the character sheet so you can move it. It's 60. If... Okay. It doesn't want to seem to let me edit the character sheet. Every time I click it, it just closes the sheet. That's great.
You've been cut off.
Okay, I'm going to reload my page. There's always some sort of glitch going on with Roll20 with editing the character sheets and tokens lately. Anyway, it's 60. I'll just move it for now until the other page is fully loaded up. You're not supposed to be here.
How about 100 gold to each of you says that we are?
He sort of talks to you through this visored helm. Oh. No.
Money talks.
Your gold has no use here.
I agree. You want some? I full-heartedly agree. How about something shiny, my friend?
You think we don't know who you are?
How about a ruby for your lovely lady?
Marlos
Look at these beauties.
has described each and every one of you. He has been watching you for a time. He knows who you are.
Then why ask these foolish questions? Come
Because
bearing gifts.
we just wanted to lure you closer. Suddenly the earth starts to shudder, and two glowering earth elementals with dozens of shiny purple intrusions sticking out of their rocky bodies burst out of the ground. They sort of just phase through the ground. They don't create any hole or rift. Now die.
Oh, well, that was convenient.
And
How could you possibly roll me the lowest?
I'm just going to give you, hopefully, yes, I can edit the character sheet so I can give you access, Arthur. So the warhorse doesn't get its own initiative account.
Yep, I'm writing it. All right. In which case, I'm gonna wreck it. Oop. This guy. Let's see. Yeah, these seem scary. I'm going to cast Wrathful Smite first. And then let's hit. I do not hit that guy. Alright, let's try again.
And that hits for
Okay.
16 thunder damage for starters, because there's an explosion that really injures the elemental. 23 points of radiant and piercing, plus another 2 from Wrathful Smite. And it needs to make a wisdom save or become frightened. And it becomes frightened. Alright, the Black Earth Guard sort of got this rocky mace in his hand. He just sort of hits it against his hand. Oh, I'm gonna enjoy bashing your face in.
You should have taken the gold. That's all I'm saying, buddy.
Oh, I'll take it. I'll take it, alright. From your dead body. Ah!
Ha 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 ha.
Ah! He just swings and you duck your head back.
You should have taken the gold.
Stay
You
still.
foolish.
So I can beat your face in.
Sorry, I'll do better next time.
Alright, well,
Cassia.
I didn't really plan to take this, so I think I will begin with the dodge action.
Alrighty.
We'll see if he wants to chase me or not.
He will opportunity attack.
Okey-dokey.
And
He gets it.
he hits for 16 bludgeoning damage. As you're running away, he sort of just grabs you, picks you up by a leg, and just slams you down onto the ground, and you sort of tumble about and continue to run off.
18 and 19, good rolls.
John.
Alright. I'm gonna Eldritch Blast that.
And 2 beams hit, 27 force damage. Each beam breaks off portions of the Black Earth Guard's armor and sort of fall to the ground like breaking off shards of an eggshell. They're very heavily armored guards. I don't think you have encountered these ones before yet.
Nope.
They're lower ranking Earth cultists.
Move action. I'm gonna pull out Wind Vein and put away my book and step within.
Alright, this earth elemental is glowering with all of these purple crystal shards sticking out of it, and it's just gonna start trying to hit you, Arthur. And it does.
Damn.
It just grabs your head and just thrusts its rocky fist, palm straight into your face for 21
Crit.
bludgeoning.
I crit twice today. It should have the +4. Yeah.
Alright, you make the save.
Yeah,
Right.
the minimum I can roll is like a 12.
Okay. And he swings again. And that hits. You are having an unlucky day. Hits you again for 10 more bludgeoning damage. And then he just shifts under the ground and comes back up around here. Actually, no, he's not going to leave your threat range. He's just going to stay there. Rafters.
This guy's got major hit. So yeah, I'll blades on. Up here and start swinging at the one he's already hurt.
That hits. 12 points of damage. And you hit again for 14, leaving the elemental only slightly hurt there. Very, very tough. In fact, they're the toughest of all the elementals. Very large resistance to your attacks. Cool.
Alright, I'm gonna bonus action disengage. And maybe I'll go here. 5, 10. I'm gonna take a shot at this elemental. Am I at disadvantage or anything?
No, that was just for the Howling Caves.
Alright.
And that hits. 22 points of damage. Sorry, 32 points. You almost destroy it. You hit again for 21. More bits of rock and crystal break off of it, leaving it almost dead.
Okay, and then I will continue to move another 15 feet to about there. And end my turn.
Alright, this Black Earth Guard, he just grabs the club and tries to hit you a couple of times, John. Stay still.
Yee.
And he hits you twice for a total of 15 points of damage. All of the sharp rivets of the Morning Star pierce your flesh. Alright, this elemental is kind of frightened of Arthur and just gonna try and look away and kick him. And just as well he's frightened. He still managed to hit you though for 9 bludgeoning. And he
With a
Wow.
kicks you again and misses.
Today is not my day. Well, it's sort of my day. Because I'm going to look at the... I'm actually going to remove concentration on the Wrathful Smite. Because I'm just going to look at this guy and says, I'm your boss now.
Alrighty, he makes a wisdom save against Dominate Monster, DC 17, and he fails. He is under your complete control. The elemental just stops trying to crit you and just looks towards you.
We have a new friend.
So, let me have a look. So you have to give it a verbal order.
Okay, then my first verbal order is just kill my enemies. Like,
Alright. You sort of talk in this rocky voice that sort of doesn't match your anatomy and probably surprises your allies. It sort of sounds like almost rocks just crunching together.
Yep. Kill my enemies and then protect me. That's my order for...
Okay.
I clicked it.
Alright.
Seems laggy. I was doing the same.
This guard is going to rush you, Cassio. Ah! And he swings.
So that I'll use my bardic inspiration.
Alright. Cutting words. And he swings over your head. Stay still! And he swings and misses. Oh, I will. Oh, I will, alright. Cassiel. When you're dead! Ha 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 ha! I'm so funny. The other guard's like, that was a good one.
I'm going to taunt this guy and keep the dodge action.
Okay.
I may as well just keep this guy busy while they slaughter his friends. Everybody's
that
ever
shit.
known and loved.
Cassiel the tank.
John.
And that sound behind you is the death of everyone you've ever loved.
I'm gonna stab him with wind.
And you pierce straight into him. There's a jolt of lightning that hits him and he's thrown back. His body hits the ground and he just dissolves into a pool of thick black mud, leaving nothing behind.
Pay no attention to the man directly behind you.
Alright, the elemental is just going to start beating on the other one. And it hits.
Oh, now it rolls tens.
And
Yeah, no shit, eh? Of course.
it just pulverizes the other elemental that is destroyed. And then it starts gliding over towards the Black Earth Guard. Ends its turn there. Raftus.
Guess who's next?
Alright, I'll run here and attack this guy. Get off my friend.
Haha, friend. More like stupid friend. Hey, where's my other buddy? Ah! And you hit him for 16 points of damage. Starting to injure him.
Does he know that elemental is about to smash his face?
Yeah, he's sort of laughing. Now you're outmatched by our elemental power. Kill them!
Au contraire, you should have taken the gold, you foolish guard.
A 13 misses.
Oh, these guys are heavily armored, aren't they? Isn't it?
Yeah. 21 hits. For 22 points of damage. It doesn't quite kill him. Very close though, he's just hanging on. Arthur.
Alright. Why's everybody running into melee? There's actually not a lot of space left.
There's no room for you.
Yeah, so I'm going to like move Warhorse up to here. Can I dismount and then move to?
If you do, I don't think you'll have. How much did that just cost?
That was 20 feet.
Yeah, you don't have enough to get off.
Alright, then. Yeah. That's
Stare
what
him
she
down.
said.
You can use your action to
He's
take
squeezing?
fine control of the elemental.
Alright. I mean, it's still going to act on its turn, right? So. I
Could
just.
he squeeze in there between the two?
Yeah, the horse can squeeze.
Alright. Can I just do that?
Okay.
So. Yeah. Is the attack at normal? Or
Yeah.
is it disadvantage because I'm squeezed? Or is it the horse that's squeezed?
The horse is squeezed. And you just hit him over the head, and his head explodes into a pool of mud that just flicks over everyone, and he dissolves into a puddle.
Can I ride the elemental instead of the horse?
Sure.
Alright. I'm doing that.
Horse. You just jump off the elemental and onto the horse, and the horse is there, just looking at you. Just
With a
looking
tear
at
in
you,
its eye.
Arthur. Wanted
It's
to
better
know-
this. It's better this way, horse. Remember the times you died because I was riding you into battle.
What did I ever do to you, Arthur?
Oh god.
All I wanted to do was impress you.
All right.
Sure, I don't have 120 hit points. Sure, I may not be able to move through the earth, but I can squeeze, Arthur. I can squeeze!
That
Can
feels
I ride your
bad.
horse?
Sure.
Arthur went back on his horse. Oh, never mind. Now he's just back and forth. Holy shit.
Alright, you ride on the back of the elemental. And
Yep.
you basically just have to keep giving it commands, simple commands, and if
Forward 30
it
feet.
completes the command, then it just does nothing, I think.
Yeah, it just stays still for the hour that I have concentration on.
Yeah.
All right, Arthur, you lead the way.
Yeah. So basically, I'm just going to be riding the elemental, and then like just let me know when the hour is about to go, and then I'll just like have him command him to go to like the surface or something.
Okay.
Were these guards wearing any kind of like gear or cloak or anything?
They were just wearing this like special rocky armor that they have, and when they died, they dissolved into mud, including their armor and weapons. This black mud.
Oh.
Like they're not even human anymore.
Oh wow.
What are these star thingies?
They're the large statues of the humanoids.
Okay. So yeah. So I'm moving forward, just telling the earth elemental to burrow, just like as
It's just like half gliding through the ground.
yeah.
Okay.
I can't move your horse.
I'll give you control.
The horse still does what you want, right?
But it's got an intelligence of like 6, so I can just ask him to like just follow your instructions.
What if he says nay?
Wah, wah.
Wow.
That would be the horse.
That would be the horse.
All right. As you come into this room, hold on.
Hold your horses.
Hold your elementals. So again, you met with more of these glowing crystals. They're particularly thick in this room. It's a somewhat circular chamber, and suddenly the wall starts to move. It comes apart and takes the shape of a strange-looking creature with 3 stumpy legs and 3 gnarled arms ending in sharp claws. It seems to be made of mud and rock stuck together. It also has one yellow eye that opens up, and as it stretches its arms out, a gaping maw full of razor-sharp teeth begin to become exposed. And it does attempt to surprise you all.
Yeah, good
I'm
luck
sure
with the
it's going to
25.
surprise Core. I'm just sure it is.
Yeah.
I'm definitely
It gets a 20.
susceptible to these things.
It gets a 24 and it still doesn't beat Core.
There's nothing Core hasn't seen. He's seen it all.
Been there, done that.
All right. There's also some movement coming from. So there's 3 exits. You can hear the sound of like some flowing mud towards the northwest, and a few rocks being disturbed towards the northeastern tunnel. And it was a little bit of a coordinated surprise attack. Are you meaning to be all the way back there after this? No. Okay, I'll move you up. And you hear a voice shriek out, "Now, Gorks! Now!" Raftus, you're up. The voice is obviously coming from the northeastern passage where you heard the movement of rocks. Oh, he's on the phone. Firebolt, a 16 actually misses. John. A 13 misses. Wait, can anyone hear me?
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Oh.
Yep,
I
we
just
can hear
wasn't
you.
saying anything. By the
He just went with Raftus's silent.
yes.
He's
All
keeping
right.
the tradition alive.
A woman appears around the corner. Vaguely humanoid. However, her body seems to be made of dripping mud. Fuck. You can hear her
Gross.
wet footsteps.
We haven't found one non-gross thing down here.
That's true.
I mean, yeah, you're right.
And she sort of
I guess I'll exclude John from that.
calmly says to you all, "You now know what it means to be chosen by Ogamuch." And she causes the ground to erupt with a 4th level spell of Erupting Earth on John and Arthur.
It'll still hit me even though I'm riding on the Earth Elemental.
Let me just double check. I think it's a... Let me just double check. Alright, so... I believe it is a... Now I'm going to need to check this one. It is not a very common spell at all. Let me just get it from the actual sheet and post it for everyone. So it basically makes like difficult terrain spell card. Right, let me try it again. Alright, so it's a 20-foot cube. That's why it hits you.
Ookie.
And let
So
me...
yeah, John, you have +4 to your what do you call this? To your
Alright, so deck saves, and I'll make it for the elemental.
that was great.
Alright, he fails, and he's hit for 25 bludgeoning. Alright,
Holy fail,
he has
all
to make
across the
a
board.
wisdom save now, because otherwise it snaps him out of it. And he fails. Alright, Arthur and John, you guys are both hit for 25 bludgeoning damage, and that area permanently becomes difficult terrain until you clear it. The area that just decided to disappear. Alright, so she and just runs back around the corner after flinging that spell. Cool.
I can still see her.
She
Nope,
moved.
Not anymore.
She had 30 feet.
Okay. I'm shooting at the mouth guy.
Alright, this thing it was basically indistinguishable from the rock until it sort of just came out of the wall. It seems to be made of solid stone.
Okay, and I'll just take one shot.
That hits. 29 points of damage. You chip some of it away.
Take another shot.
And you hit it again. Another 24 points of damage, and it oozes mud from the wounds.
I will put the help action on it as a bonus action, and
Hey, it looks pretty hurt, too.
so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, and I'm gonna stay there for now.
Cassiel. So while you're on the horse, you've got 60 feet of movement.
Okay, and what's it take to dismount?
Half movement speed, 15.
Okay, so
I'll give you a handout too, just some food for thought. Mounted combat.
figure you want.
What does mounted conic really give you, though?
The main benefit is extra movement speed.
The main benefit is I get to pet a pony.
Warhorse. Pony's different.
Well, that is the main. It's a war pony. That is the main part of it.
At this point, I'll let the horse do what it wants, and I will try to. What do we want against this Zorn? Let's try Toll the Dead and see if it has.
Nice.
How wise is it?
Alrighty, you toll of the dead on old Gorks here, and 18 points of damage. He starts dissolving into a puddle of mud, melting away.
The horse can do whatever it wants.
Alright, so basically command the Earth Elemental to finish off this thing. And then
So-
oh, sorry, you had it. Yeah, you had him as a mount. Okay, never
Yeah.
mind. That's fine. What's my movement speed?
Your movement on the elemental is
120.
30. Okay. Does it ignore difficult terrain because it's like earth and?
yeah, it can burrow through ground without being impeded.
Okay. Then I will hit this guy first.
And
Pow.
it just dissolves into a puddle of mud.
Okay. And then I will move like right here. So
Hey,
that's
lady,
like
we're sorry we broke your pet.
right here.
Raftus.
Alright, sorry about that. How's the light in here?
It's all dim light due to the crystals. There's no other light sources.
Very hot topic.
Alright. Well, I like that. Now,
Oh my god, I dated
Lights
myself
on.
bad, didn't I?
actually,
And you need to fill your blade songs up as well. Forgot to reset it.
oh, yeah. So I'll put a 1 in there before I forget. Okay, and you know, I'm gonna, since she's way back there, I'm going to cast haste on myself.
Alrighty, haste goes on.
And my hasted action, I will hit her.
Alright. You, oh wait, so you bonus action blade song and then dashed?
Well, you got 80 feet of movement with haste. It doubles your movement speed.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Alright. And you, you make it up to her. She sort of lets out a gasp of shock and surprise. And just as you go to swing her, suddenly a solid block of rock just appears in front of her, like a 5-foot square shield of pure
Cock block.
rock.
I hate that
Or
shield
rock
spell.
block.
Rock.
Rock block.
Bach. Blah, blah, blah.
She block rocked you. John.
Oh, yeah, I'm tired of melee. I'll put the spear away and
Pull out the bazooka.
You just
You
can't
can throw it.
You can't make your mind up these days, John.
No,
It's all over the place.
I'm just so aloof.
Just a fucking free spirit.
Oh, Eldritch Blaster.
You can't chain me, man.
Alright, you're attacking the elemental?
Yeah, you fucking
Isn't-
killed the elemental. Poor.
Isn't she right there?
No.
No,
Oh,
that's
that's
Arthur's mount.
I thought she was underneath it.
No.
Oh no, she's through the thing. Okay, my
Yeah,
bad.
Paladin's ready.
You just do what you want, John. Don't worry about
Yeah,
it.
you're a free spirit.
It's fucking.
No one tells you what to do.
Yeah, I'm not gonna do anything.
All right, she sort of shrieks at you, and she's going to use another erupting earth right there. Make me a dex save, Raftus.
You got this, Raftus.
All right, you dodge her. You take 9 bludgeoning, and then she's going to flee. Ah, fuck! What have you done?
I'll have to swing at her, of course.
What have you done to my gorks?
Let me swing.
I don't think he's gonna make it, lady.
And you hit her with Booming Blade. The thunderous energy encapsulates her. She's hit for 18 from the dagger, and then another 27 thunder damage.
Damn.
Mud explodes off of her.
Holy shit.
And she attempts to flee further down this narrow, rough-hewn passage. Cool.
Man, Raftus is a dangerous person to run away from. Alright, I'm gonna try to get up there.
So
10, 15, 20.
I'll draw a... Yeah, well, that's difficult terrain, the one you're in there as well.
20, 30. So 30. Bonus action 10, 20, 30. 10, 20, 30. Jeez. That's as far as I can really go, isn't it? Because going through Raftus is double, right?
Yes.
He's just that big.
But you can just see where the walls are, just say that they're sort of slanted down, curved down, so you can still see her there.
Okay. I can't. That was everything I had. I can't shoot or anything.
Oh, okay. Well, you see her at
that
least.
Yep, that was 90 feet to get to that spot. Pretty much.
Cassio.
I wink at her.
Walk in this direction. Where'd everybody go?
He's made of mud, dude.
The warhorse just glares at the elemental as well, like
We've been down here for a while. I do it.
sees you on the elemental, Arthur, and just tries not to make eye contact with you.
I can't do a whole lot, so I will. I'll just keep eyes in the back of my head with the dodge action. There's nothing else I can do.
Arthur.
Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20. Is dash, right? So, yeah, so 30, and
You
then
can-
10. Or can I just go through?
Yeah, the elemental can just like pass straight through the wall, so. you
Okay,
can-
then I'll do that. Can I
His
reach her?
forehead.
I don't know. I sort of lost count. How many are you on there?
I was here.
5, 10,
So
15.
5.
Yeah, you
Actually,
can just
not
reach her.
All right,
Dash
then
and
yeah, I'll do that.
awkward on the other side.
The elemental just phases
That-
through
this-
all of the rock.
Yeah. Yeah, that was using dash though, right? Or was that just not?
The elemental can dash.
Okay. Then yeah, can I go to the other side then? Or the elemental dashed so I can still hit her.
Yes.
basically.
Yeah. You can't get past her there.
Okay. Then I'm gonna hit her. Let's first attack.
A 17 gets shielded.
Ah, rock blocked again. Damn. Okay. Then
Hey, no making puns without me.
I know, right? Now you know what? I'm going to like this. I'm going to cast. Oh no, I already swung, so I need to swing again. So second attack.
And you hit her for 28 points of damage. The radiant energy sort of melts away at her, and she's just starting to dissolve in front of your eyes. She's
I wonder
still
what happens with
barely
water
standing.
attacks. I wonder if they'd be like.
And you throw a smite on there, and then she just dissolves into a puddle.
Oh
Dead.
shit.
I can do that. I'm a paladin, right?
She gone.
I'm gonna touch myself for 38.
Yeah, told you. She's hot.
I like my roads like I like my women, made of mud. What? That makes no sense.
Hey, it works down here.
All right.
Well,
Search the bodies, I guess. Well,
there's no
search
bodies,
the,
just all mud.
Yeah. She wasn't carrying anything.
She had this
Plus
black
5
rod in
longbow.
her hand, and again, her whole body and the rod, everything about her dissolves into mud, leaving behind just a pool on the ground. Black goop.
Alright, so do we continue down this corridor or go the other way?
So it is a pretty narrow, rough-hewn passageway that sort of it's very uneven terrain. It continues as far as you can see down to the southeast, gently sloping downwards.
There was another passage in that room back there that went, I think it looks like it goes up or something a little bit.
Yep. Did we want to go there or go down?
Up before down.
Okay. Then, yeah, we'll go back to take this pass.
Alright. Let's go check it out.
Yeah, I'm still riding the elemental. Ooh, bug thing.
All right,
I
as
see.
you hear like the sound of flowing mud, bloop, 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 and splashing about as you peer into this room, and you see a river of mud churning down the cavern. It's flowing to the northeast through some holes in the walls, like a small underground river. The stream pours out from a gash in the roof to the west here, and sort of cascades down, running along the center of this cavern. And you see a low stone staircase climbing up to a ledge towards the west here, and another passage sort of leading off in different directions, north and west. And bathing in the mud are two hulking insectoid creatures. Two umber hulks, just lathering themselves, bringing the mud up and pouring it all over their chitin. And they sort of clamp their mandibles together a couple of times, and you guys probably want to not look at them.
Avert
Okay.
our eyes.
And then they just very lazily start to make their way out of the mud, coming to get their dinner.
Umber Hulks, what do they do to you? Do they charm you?
They have a gaze that can, yes, charm you.
Alright. Incoming most useless skill ever.
I'm gonna take a shot at this guy.
Are you averting your eyes?
I'm averting my eyes.
Okay. And a 15 misses. And a 15 misses.
I shake my fist.
Alright, the Umber Hulk, just using these sharp rending claws, moves forward, and as it gets to here, it just sort of smashes through the rock as if it means nothing to it. It just costs it extra movement, and it just burrows straight through the ground. Actually, it doesn't even cost us extra movement, it's just it can burrow. And it makes its way up to Arthur, and it's just trying to like grab you with these claws.
I swear to God, it's going. Yep. Yep. Story of my night.
It's alright. Low rolls.
6 slashing damage that just like pierces into your flesh with these sharp claws, and then it leans
Oh,
forward.
it's not a crit?
Oh, sorry, 8, and then it tries to get you with its mandibles, and that misses. Okay, it ends its turn there. It literally just like shifts the wall out of the way like it's not there, and all of these purple crystals and rock just break away from where it moves in. Raftus,
Trying to see.
are you averting your eyes?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
I guess I can squeeze past our elemental rider to here, maybe?
Yeah, there's room. There's room for you there.
Alright, I'll swing there and go here and then swing at this thing. Guess I'm at disadvantage since I'm averting.
Yep. And that hits. You feel Tinder Strike connect, 18 points of damage. Lets out this strange insectoid sort of squeaking noise. And you swing again, and it just scrapes against its arm. A 12 is a miss.
Alright.
Cassio, are you averting your eyes?
I will avert my eyes, and then I will. I don't know. We'll give this a try. I don't know if it'll be helpful.
Alright, you start playing a counter charm song. Everyone, if you have to make a saving throw against being charmed, you have advantage.
Yeah. Let's see. Charmed or friend. And then, so that would be just. I'm just ringing my bell in the most annoying way possible.
Okay. How can anyone be charmed while hearing that?
Exactly. It's too distracting.
It is the opposite of being charmed.
John.
I really can't see anything.
Are you averting your eyes?
I will avert my eyes, and I'm gonna move here.
Alright, peering around the corner, you start to see two Umber Hulks, one very close to you and one bathing in the mud further in the room.
Averting my eyes, I will attempt to Eldritch Blast the one bathing in the mud, because I think I have a better shot.
Alrighty. And your last beam, you hear a crack as it connects for 11 force damage. Alright, this one starts edging forward. Not in any great rush, but it too just shoulder barges the wall and just breaks it away. Comes up to Raftus, and with advantage, it tries to grab him with his mandibles. And both claws attack you. Alright, that claw hits you for 7 slashing. And that one hits you for 11. 18 points of slashing damage in total. As it just pinches its mandibles together some more. Arthur.
Yeah, I'm averting my eyes. Elemental has both its like appendages like blocking what passes for its eyes as well. And then
It doesn't, doesn't need to see. It can just...
Yeah. I'ma wreck it. Oh no, actually wait. Iron Fang has... I have Tremor Sense. So no disadvantage, right?
Oh, yes.
Yeah, fuck these guys. Yeah, so first attack.
And
Oh.
14 misses.
Yeah, second attack.
16 misses as well.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16. What the hell? Today is the worst day of my life, I swear to God.
And then they're just critting you too. Alright, at this stage I'm going to presume everyone's overting unless otherwise stated, or you have Tremor Sense. You just have Echolocation Core, not quite Tremor Sense.
I'm going to use my 25 perception. No, I'm just joking. I will not avert my eyes, and I will stare this thing in the face.
Alright.
And I'll tell it to avert its face.
As you do, its eyes start to sort of swirl around, and this like orange glimmer pierces you with a leer. Make a charisma save.
How far is Arthur away from me?
Too far. Yeah.
Shit. What am I doing?
Does counter charm help him at all?
Yeah. Charisma save.
Charisma save.
It's not actually a charm. Alright. You can't take reactions until the start of your next turn, and now you need to roll a d8 to determine what you do.
Fuck. Oops.
You take no action, but you use all of your movement to move in a random direction. And that direction is going to be...
North.
into the wall.
All right.
Perfect.
You just just keep walking into the wall like you're glitched. Just keep trying to walk and walk and walk.
How long does that last for?
Cora, are you lagging? What's going on?
That's it. It's just
Walking face first into the wall.
Just that one turn.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
Cora's lagging. It's rough.
your counter charm doesn't seem to be having any help.
My elven heritage did nothing for me.
That should really be in the description of counter charm. This skill does not seem to have any help.
It's for charms.
I know.
Well, I have advantage against charm.
against being charmed and frightened. Yep, and it's not charm or frightened. Both of them are conditions,
Okay.
and this is not a condition. All right, the
My
Umber Hulk.
elven heritage gave me false confidence. I apologize.
It's going to go for you, Arthur, knowing that it doesn't need to have advantage to crit you.
Yeah. No shit. Oh wow.
Aha! Wrong.
It needed advantage to crit me, but it still hit. God damn it.
It hit you for 17 slashing. No way!
Oh my god.
I can't make this up.
It's not fair.
I can't.
I'm done. I'm going to bed.
Alright, it hits you with its mandibles as well. Critical hit for 15 slashing damage.
I'm gonna throw away this plate armor. Clearly it does nothing.
The Umber Hulk ends its turn there. Rafters.
Alright, I thought I was gonna get away without using it, but these guys look like they hit.
I'll blast you next turn.
So I'm gonna do this. And, are there either of them hurt?
Both of them are a little bit injured.
Alright, I'll avert my eyes and swing at the one on the left.
And that hits 15 points of damage. And 11 will miss.
You decapitate Arthur with that natural one.
The natural one turns into a crit on Arthur. Cassio.
Okay, counter charm didn't work out well. Let's try a blast instead.
Yay!
Arthur, who's up there beating on him? Arthur is, and
If you gonna bless them, then you're going to need to make the charisma save too,
let's see here.
because you have to see them for bless.
Can I just move to a corner and then bless?
I think so. Should be good there. No, you can still see a bit of this one.
It's one eye
But
socket.
I have to see his
staring at
eyes, right?
You can see a part of him, you can see.
Yeah, if you're in his line of sight, then yes.
Just get close to Arthur before you do it, so you get his bonus.
It's almost unfair. There should be like a reaction on their part. You know what I mean?
Where is Arthur? I don't. There's like a mess of people over here.
It's kind of.
Yeah, I'm like right here. So like you can't really get to me without getting into melee with the thing. Oh, that
Just
works.
do it, Cass. You can do it. You got high charisma. You can do that shit.
You're on the horse too. It is not really fitting here.
Risk it all.
Jump off the horse, you mean?
All right. Wait, go back to where you started from. Where was it? Here?
Yeah.
Alright, so half movement to dismount.
Do that square right there.
So 15 feet to dismount, and then nearly...
Screw it. I'm just going in the corner and I'm casting it. I can't get in there. It's too tight.
Alright,
So what kind of save?
make a charisma save.
Fuck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Damn it.
Alrighty, as you jump off the horse and start to gaze to your allies,
I'm gonna beam core with my belt.
roll me a 1d8 to determine what you do.
It's awesome.
Does
I hope
an
we get a
8
TPK
crit
right
me?
now.
Alright, you take no action and you use your movement to move in a random direction.
Well, I'm on the horse.
You
He
just
dismounted first.
You dismounted
Yeah,
first.
you
I'm
dismounted.
at. I've got what? 5 or 10 squares left.
Alright, you just run into the corner and do nothing.
Hey, Core, what do you see over here?
Rock, face rock.
You guys are like your faces are like full of dust now from that grinding it into the wall.
trying to get through the wall. John,
We think we're Umbra Hawks. We can just go through there.
This fight doesn't seem like it's going too well, so I'm gonna blow a spell, but to do it I gotta not avert.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
Make a charisma
So-
save.
TPK.
You have the
Inc.
+4. You have the +4.
Okay. Oh, but I'm good at charisma. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, plus you have the +4.
Jeez.
So you have
I got a plus 11 without.
It
How do you
has
have
no
plus 11?
effect on
Is it
you.
Possible?
you could
What
have
the
like
fuck?
you could have
Okay.
saved on all of it.
Damn.
The Umber Hulk, the Umber Hulk, the Umber Hulk gets confused by you.
Exactly.
How did you get a charisma of +11? Holy cow!
I
Wow.
think it's the +5 from the modifier, then proficiency, and then I don't know what the other.
Yeah. What's the other +2? It doesn't
Special
matter.
class.
Yeah.
Class something. Who knows? You survive. What are you casting?
I gotta look at. I'm gonna cast Mind Spike on the one that has the more.
Insta death.
Alrighty, it makes a wisdom save, and it fails, taking 13 points of psychic damage. And
5th level, so it's 29.
oh yes, I see there. Alright, 29 points of psychic damage, and you know exactly where it is, as it just starts shaking its head around and its eyes start to sort of ooze. Alright, the Umber Hulk is shaking its head, trying to get you out of it, and in the process, it is going to just start swinging at Raftus violently to try and get to you. And it's going to smash through the wall a little bit more. One claw hits you for 9 slashing damage.
I'll shield.
Alright, and it comes in with its mandibles, and a 26 crunches your shield.
It has advantage?
Yep, because Raftus is looking down, averting.
Actually, 26 misses.
Yeah, I said, yeah, it crunches your shield.
Crunches my shield.
Yeah.
Sorry, I thought you meant it crunched
But
through.
your shield takes damage. No. Alright. it just starts sort of smashing through the wall again, but I'm not going to move it more because otherwise you guys practically won't be able to see the token. So it starts trying to get to John, basically, is what I'm saying. Arthur.
Alright. Crit machine, in the sense that I get crit a lot.
The crit taker.
Alright, 2 hits with Iron Fang.
Are you averting?
No. I am tremor sensing.
Oh, yes, that's right. Alright, go for it.
Fuck
And that
that.
hits. That's 26 points of damage, ripping off chunks of its chitin.
Alright, second attack.
And a 15 misses.
Oy vey.
4.
I'm averting my eyes. Enough of these games.
Tell everyone else not to avert your eyes.
Yeah, that was.
You're just
fun
like,
while it
I'm
lasted.
going to avert.
Yeah. Damn it.
Your 14 misses. You need to make the... Oh, yeah, you're averting. All right. 14 misses.
I will. Shoot again.
And 14 misses.
You've got it, Dominable. Come on.
I don't. I'm just a low level. I use multi-class. I'm a multi-class jerk.
Oh, that's
I'm gonna
right.
put the help action on him because he can hear me. You know, he can hear me. He knows I'm here. He knows what I'm talking about.
All right. So the Umber Hulk just starts winding up its crit arm.
Yeah.
Oh fuck!
They both miss. Look.
Yeah. Oh my god.
And then the mandibles.
That
They
does
still
hit.
hit you for 15 slashing damage.
I'm slowly dying here. Honestly, if I didn't have tremor sets, that would have been another crit.
You have advantage.
How's the light in here?
It's all dim light everywhere.
Alright, then cast Shadow Blade at 3rd level to like, offset that.
Never mind. My help action's gone to waste.
Again.
Yeah.
See the win. Gone and
With all the canceling and uncanceling, is it a straight roll against this guy, or do I have it?
Yep. It's because you have advantage, it becomes a regular attack.
I have advantage from the.
How about
From the-
double advantage? That stack? No, it does not.
If you don't avert your eyes, then you have advantage.
Do it. No, I'm just
You have a +4.
But yeah, it's too late now because you've already done your bonus action. It has to be at the start of your turn. Oh, I guess you can just choose to look at it at any time though, if you want.
But no, you said we'd assume we're not. My question is, I have advantage from Shadow Blade.
And disadvantage from averting, so it's a regular attack.
Okay, so the other advantage help doesn't do anything, right?
No, they don't stack up,
Okay.
Of course.
which is what we want.
That's exactly how we want this to play out.
Right, you hit it for 20 psychic damage, and
Nice.
another 25, and the Umber
Fuck
Hulk
yeah.
just collapses to the ground, tearing through it.
Alright, then I'll try to make a little bit of room here.
Cassiel.
I'm gonna move forward.
Stop grinding your face in the dirt.
No, I'm gonna look this guy right in the eyeballs. Let's see what happens.
Yeah.
Alrighty, make a charisma
like
save.
You
That's
got
4.
And
There you go. 20.
make the save.
that. Fantastic.
Nice.
Now what are you gonna do?
Yeah, I guess I'll just run
Walk
my
back
mouth.
into the wall anyway. It's actually quite good.
Run back to your corner. I've
Now
made my point.
you're gonna use it. Use a non-attack roll that the disadvantage wouldn't have made.
That's right. It makes no difference at all.
He even makes the
That's
save.
hilarious. You totally just did that. That's funny. You want the nice 25 roll, but unfortunately,
On a technicality note, for some reason, the other plus was for my cloak of protection, but for some reason it's adding +2 instead of +1 to all my saves, and I do not know why.
maybe you put a global modifier by mistake, thinking that
Yeah,
the globe didn't
automatically it should add a +1 if you're dragging it straight from the compendium.
Yeah. So if you put a +1 on the global, it would add another.
Yeah, it automatically fills it, but it doesn't put it in any modifier field. It just does it sort of behind the scenes or something. Same with your saving throws.
Okay, so I gotta take that off then. But what I'm gonna do, because I still know where he is, right? Because of the mind spot.
Yeah.
I'm gonna avert my eyes and cast Eldritch Blast at him, since it won't be at disadvantage. I
Okay.
think.
Let me have a look. You always know his location. Only while you're on the same plane. Can't be gone hidden from you. Yes. So you negate the disadvantage even while overting. And both beams hit 18 points of force damage.
Alright.
Alright, the Umber Hulk is just going to start retreating. And it moves over to the mud. And it tries to grab you, Raftus. Make a acrobatics check.
Oh yeah.
You just managed to slip out of its
Shit.
claws. Just. It's
Wow.
going to,
Natural 20.
to take you
Holy
into the mud.
Damn.
A 20 versus a 19, man.
He doesn't want to keep going.
It moves a little bit more. Starts to go down into the mud. Arthur.
Right here. So, just with the water elemental. Earth elemental. And then using tremor sense to attack. First attack. That is my third one this combat. I swear to God.
For every 20 that's rolled against you,
Yes.
you roll a 1
Alright.
against them. That's how you
Second
roll.
attack. Alright.
And
Oh,
that
was-
hits. Lucky you didn't have disadvantage. 28 points of damage. You leave the Umber Hulk in a very, very bad state. It's being mostly destroyed.
Yeah.
Cool.
Look at him, Core.
Come on,
I
you can
look
look
at
at him.
I look at him.
Make a charisma
fact-
save.
In fact, prior to that, I'm going to move up close to Arthur. Where's Arthur? Where the fuck is he?
I'm like right in his I'm on the element.
Okay. Now I look at him.
Alright, make a charisma save.
No problem. Boom.
Easy done.
I swear to God, if the confused thing made you attack me, I would. I
And
don't.
crit with a sneak attack.
That would have been classic. So I'm normal now.
From
It's
your
a
own
normal-
help action.
Normal attack.
That hits, and you pierce the Umber Hulk in the chest. It falls back and splatters into the mud and is carried away in the stream.
Fucking Umber Hulks.
Yeah, I need some healing.
So much. So
Now,
much
while you guys
Yeah,
heal,
okay.
I'm gonna tally up a bit of XP.
Shells make good shields and stuff, don't they?
Yeah, their hide is very, very tough.
Alright, guys, what do we want? Is 5d6 each enough?
Well, I am short like 85 HP, rough.
Jesus.
Damn.
I'm not.
I've been crit all day. All the damage has been going to me. What? I guess that's the point of my class. But
Your
still.
only attacks have been crits.
Yeah, you got crit a lot.
Well, 10 then? 10d6 or 15?
I mean, whichever. I mean, I can lay up hands. Like I can heal myself. Worst case scenario. So
1,800 each.
whichever you think is appropriate. Like I said, it was like
How about,
we're.
how about
It's
everyone else, like John and everybody?
I think the only other person who's taken damage is John and my elemental, I guess.
I took a little, but not much.
Alright,
I'm good.
We'll use a level 3 slot, so it'll be 10d6.
Okay, 10d6.
I'll still do it just because I would like to roll.
Go ahead and the elemental, I'll let him have it.
Alrighty. How much is he healed for, sorry?
Let me roll for the elemental. 30 for the element.
Okay. He's all better now.
Yeah, I'm still at around half HP, but that's fine. That'll be fine.
You won't get crit anymore for sure.
Yep, I'm sure.
Chances are pretty slim.
What are the odds, right?
That'll be fine.
Alright, I'm just gonna check something.
I'm gonna search the room for hidden treasures.
Alright, so while you guys are healing up a little bit, you search around the room and you can make a perception check.
Okay. There you go. Solid.
Alright, you find, Core, that there is a
6 more rumble
a
holes.
tunnel underneath, like this muddy ravine that seems to lead somewhere. However, the mud itself, you're not sure of the depth of the river, and it seems very thick.
I get off the earth elemental and like ask it to swim to the bottom and then come back up and then tell me how deep the river.
Okay. You have him swim down, and he actually comes back pretty quickly. It's only a few feet deep. But it seems to get deeper and deeper and deeper as he sort of pans the basin, and he reveals that there is a tunnel leading further onward.
All right, I'll let the rest of the party know. So this is an underground passage, man. And then
Mud passage.
Yeah, under mud passage, and then I mount the elemental again.
Okay, so yeah, there's a little bit of a climb here. You guys can get up easily enough with ropes and whatnot, helping each other up. The mud itself, the elemental tells you that it's quite thick, and he says he feels a special connection to it, like it sort of reminds him of his home.
Home sweet home.
And he tells you that he came from the mud pool. He says that the river leads further onto a very big basin of mud, and that's where he came from.
Oh, is that the node of Earth? I ask.
Sort of. He doesn't really understand what a node is.
Is that the portal to the elemental plane of Earth?
He says he think it is a passageway, a gateway that he used to travel here. He was summoned here by his lord and master, Ogamoch.
You mean Arthur?
Is there
Arthur Moch.
Arthur Moch. Does he know of any passageway that like an air breather can go through to get to that?
He says he's not sure. He travels through the mud river and then made his way down this passage here and commanded to stay underneath the ground near the entrance until he's called upon.
All right. So I let the rest of the party know that like if we follow this river, if we manage to get through it, then we'll hit probably the node.
He says air breathers, you're not going to be able to get through there. It just goes like a completely submerged mud tunnel this way.
Yep, but at least we know the general direction in this complex of where the mud pool is, like the.
Fair enough.
Alrighty, so there are passages to the southwest and north. This room here seems like a forest of crystals jutting out from every different direction. It has this spectacular glow about it, truly bewildering. To the north you hear this strange clacking sound, like someone's mining or something.
I
Do we
said
know-
crystal room.
Do we know if the crystals, we know anything about the crystals, whether they might be dangerous?
I know they're purple.
You haven't experienced anything strange from the crystals so far. They appear to just be like a natural phenomenon, an unnatural phenomenon, a result of the elemental plane of Earth sort of breaching into this existence. However, in this cave, it seems to grow like foliage, and there are all these slender stone columns. It's hard to actually take in the chamber at once because of the formations and the glow. You see a little bit of movement from beyond, the outline of a figure sort of just move away, and there is a 10-foot tall stone statue. It looks like the ones that you saw in the Earth Temple, just sort of standing there as like a petrified man. He's wearing a stone breastplate, and there is certainly this strange sensation that sort of comes over you when gazing into this cavern. You feel
Like-
sort of a little bit strange.
Like hardening from the inside out into stone? Strange?
Just a hardening and
Very specific.
growing your.
Just certain parts of you are hardening.
If you're getting hardening by it, that's your. I'm not going to tell you how to play a character,
All
but
right, fair enough.
it just feels compelling to look at.
I'll take a couple steps
Again,
forward.
this thunderous noise is coming from the north, and you can hear the bubbling mud from the pool. As you edge forward a little bit closer there, Raftus, you feel compelled by it. It's truly mesmerizing, like it's drawing you in.
Shit.
I must go in.
I'm gonna lasso him with a rope.
Do you want to be on the horse while you do it, cowboy?
Make a wisdom save, Raftus.
Please be a charm. Please be a charm.
Oh, even if it was, it's a fail roll all around.
Yeah.
What was that? Sorry,
you're back.
what was this? Yep, I'm back.
We're dying.
Oh,
Hey,
again?
You got
Yeah,
critted.
Never
It's
mind,
an 8-headed hydra, and it crit you on every single attack while you were gone.
You're dead.
All
Yeah,
right.
that sounds about.
The effect is not a charm. However, you're in Arthur's radius, right?
I am. Barely.
All right. You feel this strange, confusing sensation come over you. It almost feels similar to the Umber Hulk's gaze, but you resist.
Oh, this is what they eat.
I shake my head to clear it. Take a step back. Say, whoa. I don't know about this, guy.
All right, I'm no longer fascinated by this room. I'm totally content if I never look at this room again. Curiosity has been 100% sated.
Yeah, what is this?
No more hardening. I have no more hardening feeling.
Send the Earth Elemental in to check it out. You could send the Elemental in to check it out.
Yeah, send the elemental in there, Arthur. See what happens.
Yeah, alright. Elemental, stand over there. And then tell me what's in the forest.
He looks around and says, "There's a statue,
Tell him to bring the statue here.
and there is a person in there,
Ooh.
standing there amidst
Tell him to-
the foliage. It
Tell him
looks
to bring
like
the air breather in.
he says he's seen these sorts of people before. These sorts of people are common where he's from. It's an Earth Ganassi.
Oh,
One of those.
I'm sure he'll be friendly.
And it's speaking
The last
to
one
the
was.
elemental. it sort of translates for you. Ah, my cousin, come. Wait with me. The time is near when the heathens will approach us. When they come, we will crush them.
Okay, pretend to obey. So pretend that he's on that guy's side.
Alright. It's gonna make a deception check. Let's see how good it is.
Fucking Rockomental. Roll.
What does it hurt to know
Jesus.
trying to deceive someone look like?
That is classic.
It's like I rolled those.
There is something wrong with you. You have been corrupted.
Tell the Rockomental to give him a bear hug and lift him out. Bring him here.
Yeah. I guess we're gonna go start
Fetch.
attacking.
Alright.
I ain't going in there. You fucking nuts?
I'll I think we'll end it here for today on that note.
Alright.
To find out what's going to happen with your pet rock.
I'm sure everything will be a-okay.
Alrighty guys,
likely.
thank you all very much. Unfortunately, it does not look like we will be having a session next week due to the fact that I've got a long haul flight the day before and I'm going to be heavily jet lagged.
Have a safe trip.
Yeah, have fun. Where are you going?
I'm flying to Australia.
Oh, cool.
It's like 23 hours in transit.
Are you
Yeah.
going direct?
Got to go to LAX first and then...
Oh, fuck. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah, just, watch out for every single creature there, because it will apparently try to kill you.
Sure.
Except for kangaroo rat.
That's not true. That's not true.
Drop bears.
Hey.
Gotta watch out for drop bears.
I've been there many times. Never
Yeah.
with incident.
Or, don't have sex with koalas. Apparently they all have chlamydia.
That is true. Alrighty, guys. Thank you all very much. Next session will be on the 15th of December. And I know it's holiday season. So I know the vacations and stuff are coming up. As long as we have 4 players, we'll continue the sessions throughout the holiday season. And just communicate. I will see you guys then. Take care.
Cool. See you in a couple of weeks.
Thanks.
See you guys
Have a
then.
good one.
Later.